What is it with you and this obsession with this varsity crap? Crap.
People come to us because we don't sell them on anything.
They can't refuse because of the implication.
You wonder ever you're a bad man?
World needs bad men. We keep the other bad men from the door.
Some things are a matter of duty.
The world's greatest radio show in Tennessee.
That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough to dispute.
I was about to take advice from a clown who dives headfirst into the shallow end of the pool.
It's Talk Sports with John Reed and Cody McClure.
If it is to be said, so it be, so it is, so it is.
It's a Tennessee thing.
Well, I'm holding on.
Back in the booth, back on the airwaves, coming at you live from the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. John Reed, Cody McClure, Sam Beard, Talk Sports. It is Tuesday, January 6th. Happy anniversary to Cody and his type. Congratulations, you made it. 2026. It is Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the year. Make it a good one. Cody McClure, what's up, dog?
Burr, it's cold. January 6th. Shit, that was 5 years ago, wasn't it? Can you believe that? 5 years.
That does seem crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Storm the Capitol.
Top of the morning to you.
Hey, how you doing? I'm all right. It's good to be here. Good to be anywhere. Good morning to the freakazoids out there.
Freaky boys and girls.
Hope you're all well. I hope everyone's doing all right. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Temperature is going to be good again today. If you haven't checked your weather forecast, you can always rely on us to let you know, because that's how I like to start the show. 63 today. Maybe not as much sunshine, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's going to be in the 60s all week.
Yeah, it's a nice week.
Yep, nice enough. I walked across the gay street bridge yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it crowded?
Yeah, pretty good crowd on it. You know, it's only open to pedestrians now. It shut down. What was that, about this time a year ago? No, it was longer than that, right? Because it was the parade, the baseball parade, when we won a national championship. Oh, it feels so long ago.
I was trying to walk over that bridge during the parade, like for the parade, and they were like, no, this is a security risk. And I was like, what do you mean?
What are you talking about? It's the gay street bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't let you, but I guess they got it fixed now. There were two workers on it yesterday, and there was a guy with a saw, and it was like one of those little, I don't know if it's a saw or a sander or whatever, like those little, it had a blade on it the size of a bottom of a coffee cup. It wasn't big, but he was down there doing something on the road, and I walked by. I said, "Hey, you're not sawing this thing in half, are you?" And he said, "Oh, no, senor." I said, "Well, let me get across the subbitch first before you do." And he got a laugh, So anyway, yeah, I was gonna go to the James White Fort, the first house in Knoxville. Have you ever been?
I doubt it.
No. Yeah.
Driven past?
What?
I feel like that's all you need to do to see it.
You can go inside and do a tour, but the man told me it was going to be $10. And I was like, I didn't have my wallet. So, you never been in James White's Fort?
I Not that I know of.
You know where it's at?
No.
Right by the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame.
Okay. Then I don't think I've been there.
Oh. Well, okay.
It's the first house in Knoxville?
The first settlement, yeah. 1786 or whenever that was. Many, many moons ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So
$10 didn't seem like a good value for you.
I mean, I would have paid it if I had any money, but
Oh.
I left my wallet in the car. So
Noted.
yeah,
They probably don't accept cards
I didn't
or
have
Apple Pay.
Yeah, I couldn't have done any of that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could have tried Apple Pay, but
Yeah.
it didn't seem like a place that would take Apple Pay.
They probably don't actually charge money. It's probably just somebody out there trying to make a couple bucks.
The guy had a shirt on that it looked like.
I hope he'd have a shirt on. It wasn't that warm yesterday.
Well, it's like a official shirt, like a
It
purple.
says James White's Fort.
Or visit Knoxville or something like
Yeah.
that. It's one of those tourism.
I can
type
get you
of
one of
things.
those shirts.
You think?
I'll get you a shirt and a whistle. We'll see what you can accomplish.
He didn't have a whistle.
I'll get you a whistle. I'll get you a whistle.
You might need a whistle though.
People would say you were much more official if you were walking around with a whistle.
That almost rhymes.
Sam, top of the morning to you. How are you, friend?
Doing pretty solid. Was up late watching a movie, and it was just easily one of the more depressing movies I've ever seen.
Nice. What'd you watch?
Manchester by the Sea.
That's what I was going to guess. That's
Yeah.
one of the movies that come to my mind whenever
Yeah.
somebody tells me they watched a depressing movie.
I was just waiting for it to get happy at the end.
It never gets
it
happy.
ended, and I was like, all right, that's just the end. It's just depressing from start to finish.
Spoiler alert, it never gets happy.
What is it that was sad?
Manchester by the Sea.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
I
of
mean,
that.
it was a really good movie.
No, it's a
but,
great
man,
movie.
It was
It's a great
depressing.
performance
Yeah.
by Ben Affleck's little brother.
It's like a chick flick, right?
No, not a chick flick at all.
It's not.
No,
I thought that was a movie that women liked.
no, I don't think very many women.
It's a man's
like
movie?
that. Yeah, it's a man like into the rope. You're depressed. You just want to wallow in your depression. Watch Ghost Story next.
Ghost Story.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe next month. I think I'm out of
you're out of
depressing
depression
movies for a
movies.
little
It's
bit.
January. You might as well wallow in it.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's Casey Affleck as well.
I think it's
Okay.
pronounced Waller.
He looks exactly like this kid that I was friends with from high school and college, and it was really freaking me out because they
Yeah.
both kind of have similar demeanors too. Like this kid just kind of is a little mopey.
Casey Affleck is in it too.
Mm-hmm. He always the main character.
So it's both brothers.
No,
Oh, I thought you said something about Ben Affleck.
well, I said his younger brother
Oh,
is in it.
Why are you saying a fleck?
He's not good with names.
Scorsese.
Yeah, you know.
Sam. Your name's Sam.
Yeah, but give Ghost Story a run next because that
Okay.
one equally as depressing in a different way, but
Is that just that's Casey Affleck's bag? Is just depressing movies?
it kind of it's what I think of when I see him. I do just think of depression. I mean, he's the comic relief in Good Will Hunting. I used to think about that when I see him, but that Gone Baby Gone, that's another one that's kind of tough. It's a kid getting kidnapped, disappearing, whatever. He's in that one, so it is kind of his lane.
I feel like I saw Manchester by the Sea once, but I don't remember it. It came out like 15 years ago or something.
I'd say it'd probably stand with you if you saw it.
Was that like a 2008, 2012 somewhere? What year was that? Feel like
2008 seems too old.
12 sounds right, actually.
I feel like I remember
2016.
that movie. And we were renting a lot of red boxes back then.
In 2016?
No, 2016 is a little late, but
Yeah,
like 2012.
I don't think I think you would remember this one. This
My-
one's pretty jarring.
Also,
What
my
happened?
initial thought right after finishing it was this movie just wouldn't be good if it wasn't located in like Massachusetts and Boston.
I think that's the point.
What happens?
He takes over his brother dies and he has to raise his nephew, but also he doesn't want to raise a nephew because I don't feel like it's a spoiler. He's depressed because he lost his family. So
In that same
basically,
town.
Why did his family die?
That's spoiler. It's a big part of the movie.
I mean, it's
in terms of like
10
how
years
it
ago.
dies. There might be people wanting to watch it.
I doubt it.
Once you give something a stamp of approval, people probably want to go see it. But his family dies in a tragic way, so he's depressed. So he doesn't really want to raise a son. But hey, it's your nephew. You kind of got to.
Hey, you don't have to.
Nah, but you kind of do.
You
don't have to, but you kind of do.
just let him go into the system. You know, they'll take care of him.
Well, I watched the primate movie. I watched the monkey movie.
Yeah, how was that?
Gotta say it's pretty good.
How many bananas does it get?
I give it. If I could split it up into 0.75, I'd go 3.75 bananas out of 5. The movie experience was a little all over the place, which I do still like going to the movies, as anyone who listens to the show knows, and I still like, especially scary movies, because I like the community in there. But man, when you go to these special events, like a mystery movie, especially if you're, like, I willingly set up. You can tell me if this is right or wrong, but I willingly set up in the front row of the upper deck. That's where I always sit. Right, I like to put my feet on the rail. I like to be able to kind of lean out. But there was 3 of us going, and when I went to look, it was pretty full. But there was 2 seats, occupied, empty seat. Right, so 2 seats, occupied, empty seat. And I said, let's just buy those 3. Maybe we'll find somebody nice that will switch spots with us and not care. No. Well, this man did switch seats, but he cared. He groaned and said, I guess so. And I was like, buddy, you ain't got to do it now. He's like, well, I might as well do it now, sir, if I'm going to have to move. And I was like, all right, fair enough. So he picks up, and he's just groaning, just, and sits down. Then, pretty big old boy. The girl coming with us was pretty small. I probably should have just made her sit there. But I was like, I'll eat the bullet because, I don't want to sit in the middle next to her. I don't want to make her sit there. So I just scooted over one. So me and him are just – and this guy big boyed me, literally. I mean, just spread out, elbows. So I was like, you know what? He was nice enough to move. I'm not going to bother him. I'm just going to kind of lean over to the side. But he was giving play-by-play to the movie. He had the most distinct, drawn-out villain laugh during funny parts. Multiple times, Cody, he would get, ha, 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 ha.
Was it Marcus?
No, but it was.
It sounds a lot like
It
Marcus.
is similar Marcus vibes.
Shout out Marcus.
Ha, ha, ha. That's how he'd do it 3 laughs. And he did it multiple times. And then, if something in the movie, of course, horror movies, so somebody has some bad ideas, right, that leads to their demise. They're like, hey, let's do this. And the guy goes, oh, yeah, that'll work.
It does sound a lot like Marcus, to be honest.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't Marcus?
I'm positive it wasn't Marcus.
Okay.
That impression killed you.
So, did this big fat guy, did he buy the end seat?
No, he didn't buy the end seat.
Well, if he was a true fat guy, he would know to buy the end seat.
Well, it's pretty crowded, so those seats fill up pretty quickly. But he did buy a seat that was, at the time, an island seat, or at least a peninsula seat, I should say, because somebody had already claimed the 2 aisle seats. Then he left a gap in between him and then picked a seat and then left a gap. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure I'm seeing the layout just right.
Seats 1 and 2 were occupied. 3 was
and those are on the end.
Yeah, 3 was empty.
And
he
there's
bought
a
4.
Space between those?
Yeah, and he bought 4.
Okay.
But see, only ones that were left were 5 and 6 and 3. So I bought 5, 6, and 3. He had 4.
And 4 was a loaner seat?
No.
Like it goes 2, 1.
It goes
2?
1, 2. It's a row of like 20 seats.
Uh-huh.
1 and 2 occupied. 3 skipped. He's in 4. Then there's 5, 6 are empty. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
I bought 5, 6, and 3.
So if he had had a girlfriend, she would have been in 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You bought all the seats around this guy.
Well, I had 3 seats. There's only 3 seats left in the section I like.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I had known it was what I was getting into, which is probably on me, I probably should have known, like, opening night, special event, anybody buying a solo seat, there's a 50-50 chance at the very, very least that you're going to find a little bit of an odd fellow.
Yeah. How fat was this guy?
He was pretty big.
Like 350 pounds?
Nah, I wouldn't say. Well,
300
I don't know.
pounds?
He was short and stuff. I mean, like, He's probably about 20 pounds lighter than you.
Okay, so he's
30
pretty
pounds
fat.
lighter than you.
He's
Yeah.
pretty gargantuan.
Yeah, but like
Big,
same
morbid.
height. But like, yeah, I mean, I'd say he's about 30 pounds lighter than you.
Morbidly obese, then.
No, it wasn't so much because I've been
Like
with you.
excessively fat.
Well, I've been with you in places before, and I think you're pretty.
I'm excessively fat.
No, but you're pretty conscious about the space you take up.
Oh, I'm conscious about it. That's for sure.
And this guy was the opposite. This guy was like, I'm going to spread out.
I'm pretty close to being at the point where either I'm going to lose weight or I'm going to quit going to things. Like, it's miserable. It's because, like, not only does it suck for me, but it sucks for the people around me. And, like, we mutually understand that it sucks. But, like, most people are polite, and they're not going to be like, oh, can you please get this big fat man away from me? Because, like, I can barely stand here. But meanwhile, I'm like, squeezed like a sardine in a can, and it's uncomfortable in the knees and the legs, and it's a...
And I do give you credit for that. Because
for being that fat?
No, for just being at least somewhat spatially aware. This
guy, how could you not be?
Well, this guy was not. Either that, or
he's just like,
just plopped out, legs spread as wide as he could. He was not going to be inconvenienced at all, despite being in a crowded movie theater.
Well, I guess once he adhered to your request, maybe he's like, I deserve to at least stretch out.
Maybe, but like it would have been the same thing had he not adhered to it. We'd still be sitting next to each other. So like,
it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I just felt bad for the people in 1 and 2 because they did not seem thrilled that he got moved over into 3.
Yeah.
They did not seem happy about that. They're the real losers there because they would have been stuck with either me next to him or just a small, petite girl.
Neyland Stadium really sucks for big fat people.
I imagine airplanes are the worst.
If airplanes, I've been pretty lucky flying, but like the best one ever was coming back from Vegas. I don't know if I told you, I took the red eye from Vegas to Chicago, and like I'd never been on a red eye flight before, and I was like, how am I going to time this out to where this makes sense? So I just got as drunk as possible on like that Saturday, and then at the airport I ate a huge bowl of fettuccine Alfredo so I could just pass out on the plane, and that's what happened. But I got so lucky because I got the row to myself. I didn't even have anybody in the row.
That's a win.
But the flight to Vegas was the worst I'd ever had.
Yeah.
I had like a Chinese couple beside me, but I was the window, but like it was so tight that I was just like squeezed.
I'd rather be in
into
the window in that position than the aisle.
Or the middle. I mean,
well,
God
the middle.
forbid.
Yeah, the middle, obviously the worst, but
yeah, flying sucks. But a lot of people say you should just buy 2 seats if you're going to be that gargantuanly fat. So
that's expensive.
It is expensive, and that's why I don't do it. Maybe first class is the way to go.
Possibly.
Just start flying first class.
Would first class be more expensive? It probably would still be more expensive than buying 2 seats. Yeah, I would say so. I would say in most situations it is.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it is. I feel like in a lot of flights I've seen the back seats will be like 400-ish, 350-ish, but then first class will be like 1,100 somewhere in there. So it's almost like I think 2.5 times.
Well, as long as it's not a full flight, like that's pretty easy. If the plane's not full, then I always just talk to the flight attendant or the girl at the gate, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll move you right here. No problem. Nobody in the middle." Yeah. Like, okay, great. But if it's full, there's only so many moves you can make.
The monkey movie, though, pretty good. Gory, very gory. You might not be expecting that from a monkey movie, but it was very gory.
I would.
There was no monkey business. It was straight killing.
Are they the ones killing, or are the monkeys getting killed?
No,
too?
the monkey's killing. The monkey gets rabies. He's like a pet chimpanzee.
I thought you were gonna say the monkey gets raped.
He's a pet chimpanzee, but he gets rabies. So they're all like, "No, he won't hurt us. He's our friend," but he's not really himself. He's got rabies.
Oh,
so it's kind of sad.
Yeah, that's got to be tough in the monkey world.
Yeah.
Do the monkeys talk?
No, the monkey doesn't talk.
Oh.
No, it's not Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
Okay, well, that was my review.
Planet of the Apes, that's a good
Love those
movie.
movies. Yeah. Great movie series.
Yeah.
Fantastic. There was a funny part, though, where, like, everyone was pretty tense, and then, like, you see the monkey sneak up behind somebody, and it was pretty funny because the guy let out a very exasperated, authentic, "Oh, no," in the crowd as it was quiet, and everyone laughed at that. So that was kind of funny. He's just like, "Oh, no." Meanwhile, my guy next to me, he had no awareness at all. Just That's exactly how it sounded. If you were in the theater.
Was this guy like a nerd?
Yes, I would say.
Is he like a theater kid?
I would say probably
adult?
in a past life. Probably.
That checks out.
Probably. We'll talk some football coming up next. Josh Heupel. Kind of felt like he went a little bit of John Curry. I had some flashbacks, some PTSD to John Curry. What do you mean, John? I'll tell you after the break. Stick with us. Let's talk sports and run radio.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311. Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Yeehaw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
Scooch.
Well, like I said, maybe gave me some flashbacks to John Curry. Maybe he had his John Curry moment yesterday whenever he was tagged in a picture at Westview High School in Martin, Tennessee. I thought back to John Curry in the Bahamas in, November of 2017 as we're during a coaching search. And he is there cheesing, just watching some basketball. Yeah. You're thinking, what are you doing here, John? Why aren't you interviewing candidates? And knowingly. He had his guy all along and ended up being Greg Schiano, which made that picture look even worse. But that was my initial thought when I saw Josh Heupel, get posted recruiting high school, especially while you had Austin Price saying, no, this has been scheduled. He was supposed to be in Martin, Tennessee, because the logical explanation is he's there trying to talk to the Simpson family.
Well, that was my thought.
Well, yes, and that is the only thing that makes sense. But to me, you gotta land Ty Simpson if that's the case, because it's transfer portal season. You got a bunch of guys coming to campus. You're recruiting these guys that are coming to campus, Chaz Coleman, those type of guys that are coming here trying to decide if they're playing for you next year. Now, don't get me wrong. If you go to Martin, Tennessee, and like we're saying, the logical explanation is the real explanation, Occam's razor and all that of like, hey, you are in Martin because you're trying to recruit Ty Simpson, and you're just having to be hush-hush about it because he's not technically in the portal. All that's fine and dandy. That's what I hope is true. That's what I assume is true. But you have to land Ty Simpson if that's the case. Otherwise, you've wasted an opportunity to recruit these transfer portal guys.
Do you not think he did both? Like, was he probably not – I mean, I assume he was back in Knoxville to see those other guys.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that there was some type of spillover there, sure. But, like, there were guys, on campus.
I assume
through the entire time.
I mean, I would assume all those guys wouldn't just come to Knoxville and not even meet the head coach. Like,
sure.
I got to believe that Heupel came back and saw those guys.
I mean, I don't know what everyone's schedule is. Everyone has different schedules when they come in and out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure for the big ones there was at least some type of crossover. But either way, like, you want your coach on campus recruiting those guys and talking to those guys and being there.
Well, I want my coach landing Ty Simpson.
Well, that is, like I said, that is the main thing. If you land Ty Simpson, then yeah, it's a brilliant picture and it's a brilliant move. If you end up not landing Ty Simpson, it's one of those that we're going to look at and say, huh.
Uh-huh. Well,
that's an unfortunate picture.
Well, he tried,
Sure.
I give him credit for trying. I officially have my hopes up. They say don't get your hopes up, but my hopes are up for Ty Simpson.
Why's that?
Because I think he's a really good quarterback.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I think that especially the stuff yesterday, Chris Lowe chimed in on it, basically saying that, if he doesn't go pro, that Tennessee is in a really good position to land him. When you got Chris Lowe coming out and saying that, I mean, that seems like a good sign to me. So I'm hoping he doesn't get good draft grades. I want him to be a Vol. He should have been a Vol all along. He bleeds Vol in his heart. His heart pumps orange blood. He had to go down there to Alabama for a bit because we were getting our program stabilized, I don't blame him. He wanted to play for Nick Saban. We were in a bad spot.
Sam, how do you feel here on this Tuesday morning?
I mean, I think you got to go full court press for him because it just doesn't feel like there's many other options that Tennessee has really been linked to. So it does, to me, it kind of feels like Heupel's kind of putting all his eggs in this basket and hoping that it, comes to fruition.
I can't say that it feels like it's Ty Simpson or bust because I do think there's still some hope that Tennessee gets an early answer on Joey Aguilar. So I do think there's at least some eggs in that basket. Now, if you have 100 eggs, I don't know what the breakdown is, but I don't think all 100 are in Ty Simpson's basket. Like maybe you say 70 are. And then 20's in Joey's. And then 10 eggs are in the George McIntyre's basket of saying, whatever. We'll sprinkle some in there.
Those are some malnourished eggs.
I'm not saying they're the good eggs. I'm not saying you put the good ones in there.
Those are the eggs that you scramble and for some reason they have a gray tint.
Oh, so you're cooking the eggs. I'm thinking they're all still in the shell. Unhatched,
it's
unbroken.
like the one that you crack and it's got blood in it. You ever have one of those? You crack an egg and it's like half the fetus is in there, or the embryo or whatever. Ugh. You just throw that one out. You know.
I don't know where you're buying your eggs.
Dollar General.
Yeah, that's where the bloody eggs go.
Yeah. You ever crack an egg and a baby bird comes out?
Nope.
Me neither. I have had those bloody ones, though, before. Pretty gross looking.
Chris Lowe came out and said, hey, I think that the breakup with Alabama is happening. Pete Nako said the same thing during a live stream of like, hey, it doesn't feel like he's going back to Alabama.
No,
it feels like it is NFL or transfer portal. And if it's transfer portal, look for Tennessee, maybe Oregon.
Yeah, the tide's moving on, and that's going to help us, hopefully.
Now, the NFL side of it, that's yet to be seen. And this quarterback class, not very good. Pretty weak. There's Mendoza. There's hoping Dante Moore comes out. And then after that, that's pretty much it, right? Am I missing anybody, Sam?
Carson Beck.
I mean, I saw Trinidad Chambliss. He kind of worked his way into at least some conversation as a first-round pick. I don't really see that, but, like, hey, he was pretty electric against Georgia. So if he goes on a run and wins a national championship, yeah, maybe he has a Kyler Murray type of emergence because Kyler Murray is supposed to play baseball. Remember that? Like, everybody thought Kyler Murray was going to play baseball all year, and he wasn't really showing up. Then all of a sudden, he was the number 1 overall pick. I'm not saying Trinidad can have that type of explosion, but he could go into, like, hey, yeah, this guy can play quarterback. He's electric. He's athletic. Why not take a flyer on him in the first round? I could see that type of emergence happening, and he's at least starting to show up in some conversations. But outside of that, like, yeah, like Carson Beck, I guess. All right, maybe.
I don't see Ty Simpson going in the first 2 rounds. That's what I'd be telling him if I was the draft man. You know, you need to go to Tennessee. They can really improve your stock. Your numbers will be even better.
Well, I just don't know if this. Everyone keeps saying that, but like, I don't. If I'm him, I don't think I'll leave school for the second round. I don't think I do that. I don't think round 2 is worth it. I think you can make enough money in college now to where it benefits you just to stay in school, make $4 or $5 million, be the man, roll the dice that you can improve your draft stock. There's just not a lot of second-round quarterbacks that actually make it. Like I do think the drop-off from first round to second round is just so drastic in terms of buy-in from the franchise, long-term earnings. I think all that's just so drastically different. Look how quickly the Titans moved on from Will Levis.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the top of the second round. And they let him play a year and a half. It's like, no, we're good. We're going to roll the dice here and draft somebody else.
Yeah, I think Heupel needs to get to his draft advisor, whoever that is, and pay that guy off. You know, tell him to make sure to not give him too good of a grade.
Kind of unrelated, but also I think related. But like the quarterbacks that made the playoffs this year in the NFL, did you see this breakdown of where they were drafted?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're actually wanting to be on a good team and like be in the playoffs, I'm just going to read you the numbers that they were drafted at. All, would it be what, 14 quarterbacks? First. That's overall, not round. Second overall, third, 6th, 7th, 12th, 24th, 26th, 53rd, 262nd.
Is that Brock Purdy?
Yeah, Brock Purdy is 262nd. 53rd would be... Who would 53rd? Who would that be? Would that be Jordan Love? No, Jordan Love is 26th. Who would be...
It's not Caleb Williams. It's not Drake May. It's not Herbert.
No, not Bryce Young.
Josh Allen?
No,
he went
10th,
early.
Or 8th, maybe. 7th, 12th, somewhere.
Let's just go through these.
Who would be the two? Who would
Darnold,
be the guy
he went
at
early.
53rd?
We'll get there. Let's keep thinking. Let's
think hard.
Where did Jalen Hurts go? Was he first round?
It might be him,
It's
actually.
Hurts, yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Good job by you.
Yeah. Just got to think through the quarterbacks on the teams,
But yeah, of the 14 quarterbacks in the playoffs, 12 of them in the first round. And ultimately, that's the only way to get job security in the NFL is to win and win enough games to be in the playoff. So, like, if you're Ty Simpson, I don't know if being second round is good enough. I kind of feel like I need a firm commitment for the first round. And I don't know, like, maybe a blessing and a curse, depending on how you look at it, depending on how it's perceived. But, like, a blessing and a curse is that, like, I am pretty confident that the top 3 teams need quarterback. Like, Vegas needs a quarterback. The Jets need a quarterback. The Cardinals need a quarterback. To me, that's a blessing and a curse because, it's a curse, obviously, because, hey, they're desperate for quarterbacks. There's not enough quarterbacks in the draft. But it's also a blessing that they're picking so high, and I don't think any of them will promise Ty Simpson a first-round grade because a first-round grade for them is a top 5 pick. If they had pick number 20, yeah, we'll take it. 20. They ain't got pick 20.
It's also a curse if you go to the Raiders or the Jets.
Cardinals ain't much better. I saw that they have never in franchise history had a coach make it past year 6. They've been around for over 100 years. So, like, it's like they're very stable.
They've never had a coach make it past year 6? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, at least, I don't know. They've been to the Super Bowl, though, in the last, this century. So
have the Raiders.
I'd give them that.
Raiders won. Yeah, the Raiders have been there, too. They lost, but they've been there.
2002, yeah.
That's a century.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's just like, I'm saying the Cardinals, I mean, they just, they've been an absolute, disaster, too, for a lot of my life. But, yes, they did make a Super Bowl.
Against the Steelers.
That's right.
They lost.
So, the top 3 teams need a quarterback. Vegas is going to draft one. Jets are going to draft one, but, that might be enough of a threat to keep Dante Moore in school. Now, maybe Ty Simpson would say, hey, no, actually, I'll go. And if they desperately need a quarterback, they could take me at 2. I don't care. Maybe. But once you get down past those 3, I don't know how many other teams are going to be looking at a quarterback.
So you're saying that Ty Simpson theoretically could go in the top 3 if one of those just
theoretically, yeah,
wanted him.
Well, yeah,
a quarterback.
I just think if any of those 3 teams are dead set on a quarterback, there's not 3 quarterbacks right now they could draft. So,
but do you really want to draft Ty Simpson with
a second or third pick? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's a blessing and a curse. Now maybe you could say hey, the Jets could draft him at number 16 with the Colts' extra first-round pick. That's an option. Maybe you could tell me that the Rams or the Steelers would be interested at the Steelers have pick number 21. Maybe they try to draft somebody for life after Aaron Rodgers. Maybe like I said, the Rams, who right now are slotted at pick 30, maybe they would draft somebody to have and develop and have that extra year to take over for Stafford when he's done.
The Steelers have to, right?
You would think so. But right now in their mock draft, they're not projected to get they're projected to go wide receiver, which feels dumb to me, but, I don't know. I'm just looking at all the teams in the first round that I think would maybe be interested in a quarterback. Yeah. If you're Ty Simpson and you get past pick 16, though, or really past pick 10, we've seen in the past, teams don't really reach for quarterbacks. Jackson Dart was the quarterback number 2 last year, right? He went pick number 25. Tyler Shuck was the 3rd quarterback taken. I didn't guarantee him a first-round pick. He went number 40.
I've also seen a lot of buzz about how this draft class is historically weak in terms of blue chip top prospects. So if you're a quarterback that kind of falls, out of that top 15 or something like that, I'm sure teams are probably saying, hey, are we going to go for a quarterback that maybe we don't have a first-round grade on, or do we want to go kind of take a chance at some edge rusher or corner or wide receiver that we think maybe is better down the line because there's not as many good ones in this draft class.
So you're saying there's not a lot of blue chippers?
Yeah.
See, to me, logic would say that if there's if at pick 20 you're not getting a blue chipper, or pick 15 you're not getting a blue chipper, roll the dice on the quarterback. Is what logic would tell me of like, hey, because the reward of hitting a cornerback is not as high as the reward of hitting a quarterback.
I guess. I think you could also just say that, like, you're not going to get that talent if you wait to go pick that position in the second or third or fourth round.
If it's one of those things, sure, that's like, hey, the 40th slotted player is as good as the 15th slotted player, and we're getting like a mid-second round value here. Let's just play it safe and draft somebody that could play, because that is the thing about quarterback. That is the thing about drafting a quarterback, is if he is not on the field, he is completely worthless. An edge rusher, that guy's going to play. You know what I mean? Like, he might not be a star, he might not be a starter, but like, he's going to get reps. Mm-hmm. A wide receiver is going to get worked in, a running back's going to get worked in, a lineman's going to have a chance to play, or at least be valuable depth. Quarterback, if you don't play as a rookie, as a draft pick, you're pretty much useless. It's pretty much a wasted pick.
Yeah, you're just kind of taking up space.
Yeah, there is no contributing. So, like, I do wonder how Ty Simpson, if you're in his shoes, how you make this decision. What do you do? What do you value? The good thing about NIL is that it does give the chance for guys like Ty Simpson to stay in school. Too many guys were leaving school early, both in basketball and football, and going pro because they wanted to get paid. Obviously, it made sense. You want to go make some legal money. A lot of them ruined their careers and their long-term prospects doing that. Slipped through the cracks a bit. And that's not the case anymore. You can make literal life-changing money now in college. Not necessarily generational wealth, but hey, give somebody $4 or $5 million for a year, that should set them up to at least be successful. Give them a really, really big head start into going out and doing something. Make your life a lot more comfortable. It's not like you have to, hey, I'm going to skip. I'm going to bet on myself in the draft. I'm going to come back and, yeah, I'll just get the $100 handshakes and, like, my scholarship. That'll be great. You ain't got to take that chance anymore. You can come back to school, try to fix your draft stock while also making $3, $4, $5 million. What will Ty Simpson do? What's the advice? We'll talk about that after the break. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Smoky Mountain Brewery is the place to be for game day. From the moment you walk in, it's wall-to-wall big screens, making Smoky Mountain Brewery the perfect place to watch the Vols or your favorite team in action. With locations in Turkey Creek, Maryville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, you're never far away from a great time at Smoky Mountain Brewery. Try one of their world-famous microbrews like Black Bear Ale, Mountain Light, or Cherokee Ale. Juicy burgers, wings that bring the heat, and delicious handmade pizzas made with hand-tossed crust from the freshest ingredients and their own special sauce from a secret recipe, topped off with hand-grated cheese and farm-fresh toppings. And don't forget, those famous microbrews are also available in kegs for your next party or in 6-packs and growlers to go. So grab your crew and head to Smoky Mountain Brewery and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, or even looking for some land to build on and start a family, be sure to give Reed Emerson with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Heritage Group a shout. He is a longtime listener and supporter of Fan Run and has been serving the Mid-State for many years. Reed prides himself on his hassle-free and honest approach, and that's because he's not just chasing another commission. He wants what is best for his clients. Give Reed Emerson a call or text him today to get the process started. His number is 931-492-0418, or you can find him online at bhgheritagegroup.com.
Are you tired of spending hours on laundry and ironing? Let Crown Cleaners handle your dry cleaning so you can handle your business. Our expert team can take care of your clothes, removing stains and wrinkles like they were never there. Whether it's your best suit or everyday attire, we handle it all at Crown Cleaners. Say goodbye to laundry stress and hello to extra free time. Crown Cleaners, Big Orange Country's imperial dry cleaning service since the 1960s. Online at crowncleaners.com.
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Track's batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
On YouTube, Zach writes in, sup Sam, Bald, and Chunk.
Okay.
I guess
only one of us deserves to be called by their name, huh?
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Bald and Chunk, but I guess it could be worse. I could be Bald and Chunk, and then you could be something worse, so...
Yeah.
All things considered, I'll take Bald and you take Chunk.
You could be Bald and Chunk, and I could be dead.
Yeah.
Like the guy from Manchester by the Sea.
Dan writes in, watch Banshees of Inisherin next. I started that one. He said it's also Depress Fest. I've started that one multiple times, and it does seem like it's just going to be depressing, so I always turn it off within like 15 minutes.
I don't like depressing TV.
I like some of it. I like to wallow a little bit.
This one, kept you on your toes of man, this is just so depressing. Surely something's got to turn around.
Man, this man is by the sea.
He's going to drown.
I'm interested. I know you said you want to wait a month, but I'm interested in what you'd think about a ghost story.
Okay. I'll put it on the list.
Buck says, I'm depressed with this portal bull crap. No, Buck.
Me too, Buck.
This is fun. You're depressed right now? I have hope.
I have hope for Ty Simpson.
Yeah, now if we don't get Ty Simpson and we don't have a quarterback and we just get caught flat-footed, then let's check back in. Then I'll be depressed. But right now I'm full of hope.
Well, I think maybe Buck is referring to the fact that we're not getting any commitments. Correct me if I'm wrong, Buck, but that is a popular narrative right now. It's we're just not really doing anything. It's early though. Got to keep in mind it's early.
I feel like, does Tennessee not deserve the benefit of the doubt when it comes to the transfer portal?
Well,
have we not been pretty good in the transfer portal?
We have, but not in terms of volume.
No, we haven't done volume, and this is probably the most we've ever needed bodies, right?
Right.
I will say, people, if you're freaking out about the defense, I think it's fair just because you do need bodies. You had that quote coming out from there was a prospect here, a Penn State guy, defensive lineman, was talking about coming here and visiting, and was like, hey, yeah, I was familiar with some of the coaches. It was nice to meet Rodney Garner. That guy's a legend. And Rodney told me, hey, my biggest sales pitch right now is we got a help wanted sign out. We need bodies.
Yeah.
We got a lot of guys leaving on the defensive line. You can come here and play. Help wanted. And, that is a funny, way to try to recruit somebody. But at the same time, I think it does kind of show the desperation that this team should have in terms of getting bodies.
It's like the longest yard when they're trying to put together a team. We need help.
I don't think it's that drastic yet.
Have we considered going to any local prisons and maybe trying to find some guys who could play? Probably some big old boys in there. Got a little eligibility left, Maybe work something out with the state, get them out for a couple years. I don't know.
I kind of feel like outside of like Indiana, there aren't a ton of teams that are just absolutely like smoking the portal already.
Is Indiana at the point where they can just say, hey, either you're coming or you're not? Like, we'll move on?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, Cignetti, I think Cignetti, it probably felt like an overreaction if we had said this in, like, October, but, like, now that we saw what he did to Alabama, is it not fair to say Cignetti is kind of stamped as a top 2 coach? Like, it's him and Kirby?
Mm-hmm.
You've held off, so long on giving Cignetti his flowers, but, like, who are you taking over him right now, Cody?
Maybe Dan Lanning if he wins the
Sure, if Dan
semifinal.
Lanning beats him and wins a title, maybe he gets that mantle. But right now, like, I can win with losers, and I can also get you to be the number 1 quarterback of the draft. Like, that's a pretty good selling point on both ends.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to fade at some point. Like,
Well, it will at some point, for sure.
Like, it feels like he's kind of building a machine. It's just so weird it's hard for me to come around.
But it seems like their model and their method has been, hey, you could come this week, come on your visit, but we need an answer now because we got to prepare for a national championship. Like, let us know you in or you out because we got other stuff we got to do. These other schools, they can wine you and dine you. We're still playing for a championship. So come here on Monday, come here on Sunday, let us know by Tuesday what you're doing. And these players are like, yeah, hell yeah, I want to get here. This guy's a winner. This guy will get me to the draft. This guy will get me to the pros. Because it ain't just quarterback. I mean, that D'Angelo Pons guy is going to be a first-round pick. They had that big guy on the defensive line that got hurt that had worked his way into being a top pick. They've developed at multiple positions. So, like, maybe Indiana's just got the juice right now, and Tennessee's got, can't necessarily coerce them and force them as quickly. Ole Miss has that a little bit too, right? Like, hey, we got some extra money laying around here because we ain't got to pay Lane Kiffin. But also, we're still playing football. We ain't got time to do this. You in or you out. That's a pretty good flex.
Well, that may be the case, but we can still wine and dine. We'll take our time. Get them in here. How long we got till the portal closes?
Well, you got until the 16th, I believe, to get in.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to have your decision made by then. Now, obviously, most serious schools aren't going to still be trying to do a lot of their work after that. They're trying to get it done as soon as possible.
Don't want to be screwing around all winter trying to get our roster set,
Right.
It'd be nice to have the guys in the boat.
Especially the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can kind of start looking towards spring ball and looking at what you got.
There might be a couple of ancillary pieces, a couple of, sprinkles to put in, in February. But, like, these guys got to be in here because you want them to be in school. You know what I mean? Like, you want them to be in classes. Now, for Ty Simpson, Sam looked this up yesterday. Alabama's classes start tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
He ain't got to do no school, does he?
Well, not if he's going pro. But, like, if he wants to go to Alabama, like, classes start on the 7th.
Oh, well, he's done at Alabama, it feels like.
You're 100% confident in that? Like,
yeah.
I think I'm
based
leaning,
on the reports. I mean, I don't know. I haven't talked to him, but
I'm leaning towards being, like, 90% sure he's not leaving Alabama, which I feel like we talked about that on the air a couple weeks ago.
You're 90% sure he's not leaving Alabama?
No, that he's done with Alabama.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that he's done with Alabama.
Yeah, I think that's where this is everything's pointing that way.
I mean, I think we kind of had that idea, 2 weeks ago that he had soured there at
Alabama starts school tomorrow?
Yeah, according to Sam's research.
That's pretty early compared to us.
Yeah, we're like 2 weeks after 20th. That.
Yeah.
I don't know, what the setup is. Like, I'm sure they could enroll Ty Simpson in classes and him not, withdraw, not show up, take a W.
Well, is he not a graduate? Is he still taking classes? I thought he.
Well, you have to still be taking some classes to be a college athlete.
Oh, we're still doing the.
Yeah, you can't just not go to any school.
We're still doing that whole thing.
Like Matt Leiner's last year, he famously
student athlete.
Well, like Matt Leiner's last year when he's saying school, like, was it the story there that he just took ballroom dancing? Wasn't like the only class he took, or was that Mark Sanchez? One of the two.
I remember Justin Herbert was taking like golf.
Okay.
Still doing the whole charade.
It was either Sanchez or Matt Leiner, maybe both, but like it was like they're taking ballroom dancing. That's the only class they have. They came back to school.
I thought we were past the charade.
No, not fully.
Ty Simpson ain't coming here to play school, as Cardell Jones once said.
Mendoza's probably working on like a master's degree while still doing
astrophysics or something.
He's splitting the atom.
Such a nerd.
Him being in Las Vegas is going to be pretty funny.
Yeah. You got to feel pretty safe if you're, the Raiders front office.
It's
though.
only
that's not a quarterback that's going to go out and get into any funny business.
So I just call the number on the card. It's only it's $300 an hour.
Is it Mr. Smithers? Is that his name?
Are you going to be the girl that shows up?
On the Simpsons where he's covering his face in the strip club? Like, I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
Will you be the girl that shows up, or will it be somebody else? I don't know if I trust it.
But you do probably trust him, to not get in trouble. I imagine his freakazoid way he talks will impress Tom Brady too. So yeah, like I feel like you're pretty good if you're the Raiders. We've taken him.
I don't like having my hopes up, but I couldn't help but feel yesterday that if we got Ty Simpson, we'll become a national championship contender.
I think we still have to get some, defensive pieces, obviously, for me to say
sure.
National championship contender. But I do think that getting Ty Simpson is one of those type of statement gets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's
you become one of the winners of the offseason if you get him.
No doubt about it.
Put up a poll question before the show. Who do you want to play quarterback for Tennessee in 2026?
Josh Heupel.
Joey, Ty, George, or other. 200 votes so far.
You just did the first names?
No, I just read the first names.
No.
Joey Aguilar, Ty Simpson, George McIntyre, other. Sam, what do you think the breakdown is?
I'd guess it's like 55% Ty Simpson.
It ought to be 95% Ty Simpson. That's what it ought to be.
What do you think it is, Cody?
It's probably closer to what Sam said, but it should be 90%.
62% for Ty, 18% for Joey, 9 for GMAC, 11 for other. So not a lot of people giving GMAC a serious chance there, or at least don't want him to have a serious chance there just yet. Hour 1 in the books. We'll kick off hour 2 with some headlines. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
The flagship station for Tennessee football. Fans. Fan Run Radio.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together.
Hey, Fan Run Nation, this is William Pattison from The Playbook. I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays this season. Thanks for spending part of your year with us. Catch The Playbook every Monday through Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Fan Run Radio. Happy Holidays from The Playbook.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville. Fan Run Radio.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
A jumbo edition of Tuesday Trivia.
Okay, I like it.
They said since Cody only scored 1 point last week, they want to give an extra category next question.
You're listening to Talk Sports.
The topics today, general, NFL bad plays, South Park, spelling bee, comedy movies, and something that's been dubbed Cody's category.
We'll call it in the air. As it tells.
What the hell does that mean? Do you want to go first or second? You've already won the toss.
We'll defer to the second half.
Let's go comedy movies for 2.
What iconic car does Doc Brown turn into a time machine in Back to the Future?
I feel like that's a one-pointer for anybody who knows movies, but I don't really...
Very weird that you would go to a movie category without knowing anything about movies.
Is it a Trans Am?
Airing every day
from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Let's see if I can cuck them here. Give me the NFL bad plays for 3.
On Thanksgiving Day in 2012, Mark Sanchez created his most infamous play, the butt fumble, when he collided with this offensive lineman.
I mean, come on. Come on, man. Come on. I don't know.
On 1340 WKGN.
Let's go with... let's go with Cody's category for 2.
Cody's category for 2. What color is a fire truck?
Oh, they've insulted me, but it's funny. It's funny.
Hour number 2, kicking off here in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. This batch of headlines brought to you by our friends at Inward Half. Go to inwardhalf.com to check out their selection. We appreciate them for their support. Beautiful, comfortable clothing for the golfer in your life. The long sleeve options they have will keep them nice and warm during this colder month.
I got a suggestion for Todd.
Okay. Todd, write this down.
If he should do a big and tall and call it Inward Hole instead of Inward Half. Like,
I don't think that really fits the golf.
Like, I'm a hole, man.
Yeah, I don't think that fits the golf thing.
It's like, like a half a loaf of bread is like a normal portion.
You'd have to maybe call it like the full 18 or something.
I mean, it could just be HOLE
Yeah.
instead of WHOLE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay.
I'm going to say no to that one, though. But go to inwardhalf.com.
That's an idea.
Check out their selection. Support the people who support us. Let's hit some Hour 2 headlines. What you got, Big
Thanks,
Mac?
John. Some Ole Miss news for you. Ole Miss running back Kejuan Lacey has signed a new deal with the Rebels, despite you telling me yesterday that he could be a Vol.
I did not say that at all.
No, but it was inferred.
No, it wasn't. I specifically said it wasn't Kejuan Lacey.
You never said no to Lacey. You said no to Fletcher, but you never said no to Lacey. Unfortunately, we will not be getting him, and no one else will either. He's going back to Ole Miss. He signed a deal to return to the Rebs in 2026. Rebels. Are you rooting for Ole Miss in the playoff?
No.
I kind of am.
Nope, I'm rooting for Miami.
I'm kind of rooting for those boys because it would be the ultimate, like, you screwed yourself. Like Kiffin, the whole reason he left Ole Miss is because he didn't think he could win a championship at Ole Miss.
The fact Kiffin still gets money every time they win, though, takes it out a little bit for me.
But the fact it would be the ultimate, just what do you call it when you screw yourself over? Like
shooting yourself in the foot.
I don't know. Like
self-sabotage.
Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe self-sabotage. Because his whole reason for leaving, he wanted to go somewhere he could win a national championship. And if the team that he left won a national championship right after he left, that'd be just a beautiful story, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean, it would be funny. I don't really want Ole Miss fans to be happy.
I don't care if they're happy. I got nothing against Ole Miss people. They've never had anything.
Cody rooting for the SEC.
Well, I mean, I don't find them to be hateable. like if Vanderbilt, it'd be one thing if it was Vanderbilt, but
yeah, there's not really a team. I said I'm rooting for Miami. I'm rooting for Miami to beat Ole Miss, but
I don't like the people of Miami.
There's not really any team that I want to see win the national championship. There's just a bunch of teams that I don't want to see win the national championship. So I recognize somebody has to win. Ultimately, it doesn't change my life.
No, it really has no effect on us at all.
I'm glad Georgia didn't win. I'm glad Ohio State didn't win. Or Alabama, of course. Those were the three that I didn't want to see win. So now, whatever.
Well, some more Ole Miss news. The LSU administration is allowing offensive coordinator Charlie Weiss Jr. and running backs coach Kevin Smith to continue coaching Ole Miss in the playoff against Miami in the Fiesta Bowl.
You said who's letting him coach?
LSU's administration.
Yeah, because there was some talk LSU
Kiffin
was going to make him come home, right?
Yeah.
Which I feel like if you're LSU, you kind of got to be like, yeah, like, this was all cute for the first game, but, like, we didn't think you were going to keep winning. Can you come back and do your job that we're paying you to do?
It's a tough spot. Sources said that Weiss and Smith, who are following Kiffin to LSU, flew to Baton Rouge Monday for recruiting visits and then returned to Oxford later that night. Kind of weird to be pulling double duty with two rival schools, isn't it? Ole Miss AD Keith Carter says our main focus is on winning this game. Charlie's been awesome juggling two high-profile jobs.
You think that pilot's tired?
We have no complaints. Wouldn't you be tired flying over the state of Mississippi, looking down at all those poor people?
It's probably not that long of a flight.
No, it's not a long flight, but there's a lot of poverty underneath. A lot of obesity, a lot of, fat, poor, and dumb, kind of like me. That's what Mississippi's known for. Fat, poor, and dumb. And some more Ole Miss news. Didn't you say something about it? We should just do the show in Oxford. Didn't you say something about Austin Simmons? What were you saying over there?
Oh, I said he has officially transferred to Missouri.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, speaking of transferring or moving on from a place, your boy, Trae Young, is looking at getting out of Atlanta. The four-time All-Star Trae Young for the Hawks is working with the franchise on a trade, sources told ESPN yesterday.
Yeah.
Now what?
Well, the team's better without him. The league's moved in a different direction. It was really sad reading what the proposed trades were, though, and how you're basically going to get nothing in return for him, which makes sense.
It's kind of mean to send him to Washington. That's the thing that I've been seeing.
Yeah, on one hand, maybe, Sam. On the other hand, that's a place that might pay him and let him be the star.
Who would they give you?
Nobody. Like C.J. McCollum's
the Wizard.
C.J. McCollum's expiring contract. C.J. McCollum's, still a good shooter. He's still a fine player, but he wouldn't be long term. He wouldn't be in the plan. He wouldn't be on the team next year, I wouldn't think. It'd basically be so the Hawks want to trade Trae Young basically because they're moving in a different direction. It's Jalen Johnson's team. They want to be big. Trae Young's not big. They want to be athletic and long. He's none of those things. But also, they just don't want to pay him. He's due a big extension, and they don't want to pay him. And they don't want him to opt into his $50 million player option and stay there next year. So
you guys should trade that pick that you have and get the best Johnson duo in the league.
The best Johnson duo?
Mm-hmm. Jalen Johnson and Trey Johnson.
No, we don't need Trey Johnson. People say he don't play defense. It doesn't fit what we're trying to do. That pick we have is worth more than Trey Johnson. At least that's the hope. Might be DiBentanza next year. Is who that pick might be. I don't know if it is or not. DiBentanza. How do you say it? DeBanza. Also 0 for 2.
Yeah.
He didn't know. That's why he didn't say it.
No, I would have said DeBanza because that's how it's spelled. But I don't know if it's DeBanza or DeBanza.
Either way. Trey Young's time in Atlanta.
DiBentanza.
I don't think he's going to play another game for him. So I imagine the trade will be done the next couple of days.
Well, big football news from last night. Montana State was able to topple Illinois State in a wild FCS title game in Nashville. Montana State finally found the way to answer when it mattered most for the program's first natty since 1984. It had been 40 years, 40 long, hard years for Montana State. But they got it done, 35-34.
The finish of this game was actually electric.
Yeah, the one guy missed an extra point. Is that what happened for Illinois State?
There was like 5 minutes left. Illinois State tied the game on a touchdown pass, and then Montana State blocked an Illinois State field goal attempt with like a minute left. And then Montana State's guy snapped the ball over their quarterback's head, so it took them out of field goal range for the game-winning field goal in regulation. And then it went to overtime. Illinois State scored, but they missed the extra point, or it got blocked, I guess. And then Montana State threw a touchdown on 4th down in overtime, and then they hit a walk-off extra point.
Nashville have a good crowd.
It did look like a really good crowd, yeah.
Maybe Nashville gets to keep that game.
I saw some tweets being like, you can't take this game out of Nashville next year.
Yeah, I wonder, are they trying to get it set up to be like in the new Titan Stadium?
Good question.
In a couple years?
What did Nashville have to do
I'd
with
imagine they're trying to get the FBS title there.
Yeah, you would think so, but if they're already going to do it, that's what I'm saying. Like, Nashville has nothing to do with it. I don't know why they are. Why were they the city in the first place, Sam? Do we know?
No idea.
They just said, hey,
everything wants to go to Nashville.
Yeah, it's like, hey, people want to be here.
It might be the hottest city in America. I mean, it's one of them. It's up there. If it's not the hottest, it's hot. In terms of just like trajectory, you know what I mean? It is a hot place.
It's usually hosted in Frisco, Texas, but the place that they hosted at is having construction, so it's in Nashville for 26 and 27.
Frisco, Texas. Wow. Dallas.
Frisco.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Dallas. Bryce Underwood is returning for his sophomore season at Michigan.
All right.
It gives new coach Kyle Whittingham an offensive centerpiece to build around next year. How about that? Kyle Whittingham going to Michigan. That happened over the break.
It did. It was a great move for him. It was a great move for him.
66-year-old man.
Yeah. He looks pretty good, though, for 66.
Does he?
I think so. He was in the booth during their bowl game. I was like, he looks pretty sharp.
I saw some Michigan account. He's like, I live in Salt Lake City. Just saw Kyle Whittingham at the gym. This guy's shredded. Like he's 50 years old, not 65 or whatever.
I mean, that's what I thought when I saw him in the booth during their game. I was like, yeah, he's pretty shredded, pretty stout.
It seems like a strange move to me.
I think it's a good stabilizing hire.
I think it's a good hire, yeah. But just the guy's never been east of the Mississippi in his entire career, playing, coaching. He's been out west his entire life.
I feel like Michigan wants to play his brand of ball though. Just run the ball and beat you up. Yeah. That's what I think of with his brand of football. So like I feel like that's a fit.
That's what his teams always did, yeah. Yeah, maybe it'll work out for him. He's a good coach.
The commitment's probably not very long, you know what I mean? Because he is 66. So, like, You probably still think this is like a 3 or 4 year stopgap, but it's like a stabilizing hire. Got kind of lucky that he was available.
I feel like it's just like a change the perception of the program, like get the stink of the, cheating scandal and all that Sharon Moore stuff out.
Put the Michigan man behind you a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Not have to hire Brian Kelly. They didn't really have any options, though, like once they got turned down by, Dillingham and DeBoer.
Here's some good news. The Georgia Bulldogs will have to replace both their leading pass catcher and their leading tackler in 2026, as wide receiver Zachariah Branch and linebacker C.J. Allen both announced yesterday, that they're entering the draft of NFL.
Not war.
Not war. I don't know. Might be even tougher than war. Depending on what you're doing in war, Do you know my great-grandpa was in the Philippines in World War II?
Why would I know that?
I don't know, because I don't think I've ever mentioned it.
Yes, why would I know it?
I don't know. I thought maybe we talked about it off air or something. He drove a truck in the war. So, he wasn't, in combat. But he was in the Philippines in World War II. Which I didn't realize until, we were talking about it over the break, or over Christmas lunch, talking about my great-grandpa. And I remember when I was a kid seeing all of his, the plaques and stuff and thinking, oh, that's cool. He was in World War II. He had ribbons and stuff. Not like a Purple Heart or nothing, but just accolades they give you for the war, I guess. So I imagine he saw some stuff.
I imagine he did.
It's World War II, man. It's the greatest war ever. When you think of war, is it not the most badass war of all time? You had very clear and distinct good versus evil.
Yeah.
You had so many players, so many characters. The power that those names that were involved in the war, the power that they carried. I mean, FDR, Churchill, Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin, those were big dogs. That's back when leaders of countries were the real deal, You didn't see no Angela Merkel or whatever. Badass. Back when men were men.
Good batch.
You had the Japanese bombing people, literally putting their life, the kamikazes, just killing themselves in order to kill others. I mean, we won't go into the Hitler stuff, but all that stuff. Then Churchill, the battle over Britain, the fight on the beaches, the fight on the landing ground. We will never surrender. And then we get involved. FDR out there with his cane, yeah, we're America. Yeah, here's a bomb for you, Japan. Greatest bomb the world's ever seen. Then we just dominated the world for the next about a half a century till it started to kind of fade away here last few years. But we won the arms race, man. I don't know where it stands today. Anyway, so.
Okay, well, that was Talking World War II with Cody. Stick with us. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for. including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Hey Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
At Knoxville Insurance Group, they understand the challenges many consumers face when searching for insurance coverage. That's why whether it's for you, your family, or your business, they create a coverage plan specifically for your unique needs. Knoxville Insurance Group is an independent firm, which means they aren't beholden to just one insurance company. They search multiple companies acting as your negotiator to find you the best possible policy and price. Start a quote in minutes at KnoxvilleInsuranceGroup.com or call them today at 865-694-9788.
Dick's House of Sport at Westtown Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, hit tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Alex Golish and Auburn on Tennessee's football schedule next year. Seemed like it was a foregone conclusion, but it now is official. His South Florida quarterback joining him as Byron Brown says he is transferring to Auburn. That do anything for you?
No, I don't know anything about this guy. Byron Brown?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't. Doesn't move the needle for me.
Sam, do anything for you?
Kind of just figured he was going to Auburn all along, so I never really viewed him as an option for us.
Was he pretty good?
Yeah, he's good at South Florida.
Fine player.
I think he's a good American type of player, but I don't think he's an SEC quarterback. Yeah. Is how I view him. Now, maybe if you're goalless, you'd rather just have a quarterback that's been in your system that can come there, and you'll roll the dice on him. But when I watched him, I didn't think he was a good enough passer. He doesn't throw the football good enough for me to be worried about him.
Yeah, we'll see how he does. It's interesting to me that we have so many first-year coaches on our schedule this year. I keep saying next year. I got to come around. It's 2026. It is a new year. Auburn, Arkansas, Kentucky, LSU, all first-year coaches.
Do you view the first-year coach in college football the same way? Because it feels like that used to be a death sentence a couple of years ago, but I don't know how detrimental it is being a first-year coach anymore.
I think it still takes some time to get your program together and get things the way you want them. I think there's still a learning curve when it comes to taking over a new job. Now, if there's anywhere that I would expect it to be an easy transition, it'd be Kiffin at LSU. Him being the most kind of seasoned of those guys. Like I don't see that one as much as I think he'll have LSU ready to go in year one. You know what I mean? But this is Golish's first big job. I mean, the guy at Arkansas, Silverfield, I don't think he's going to be anything special. Clint was just complaining to me that they haven't done anything in the portal. I said, you got Max Gilbert. And then Kentucky, they hired somebody too.
Kentucky did hire a coach, and they also went and hired a quarterback. That was the dramatic story yesterday, was that Kentucky went out. I guess they gave up on Sam Leavitt. They realized their place of saying, hey, we're not going to be able to beat LSU and Lane Kiffin for Sam Leavitt. So let's just go out and big boy Nebraska. Nebraska fans and media melting down because they had a quarterback in place, Kenny Minchie, the backup from Notre Dame. He had committed to Nebraska. He was set to sign his paperwork, but Kentucky came in at the last minute and took their quarterback. Minchie. He is now headed to Kentucky.
His name's Minchie?
That's how I pronounce it. I feel like that's right, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some jokes to be made there.
Minchey.
It's even spelled the same.
Kenny Minchie.
It's a British term for female lady parts, if you're not aware.
I'm not British.
No. Well,
I don't think many American football fans would connect those dots either.
Well, I'm just saying when it comes time to play Kentucky, we'll have something to
I don't think we're going to do like British
about.
slurs at him. I don't think we'll do that as a fan base.
Well, the reason I know that is because Ricky Gervais, you remember his Golden Globes speech when he –
a little bit of it.
Well, he used that term. He was talking about the movie Cats and James Corden. It's the whole thing. But anyway, I didn't realize that Kentucky had it would be interesting to me to learn who their coach is, because I know Auburn got Golish and Arkansas got Silverfield, and Kentucky, I know they must have hired somebody.
You still don't know who they hired?
It's not coming to me. And I'm sitting here
no
thinking,
clue at all?
Well, I should know, right?
You would think so.
You would think I would know, yeah. For some reason, it's not coming to me.
Because I feel like we talked about it.
Yeah, it's not Mark Stoops.
No, Mark Stoops is gone.
I can't remember who the hell they hired.
I'll be honest, I struggle with his name a little bit from time to time.
Kalani Sitake?
No. He stayed at BYU.
He could have had the Penn State job.
You struggle with his name at times.
Well, just remembering his name.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what
I know it's Oregon's offensive coordinator, Will Stein, but it does take me a second to remember. I have to go through it and think, okay, what's his name?
Willie Cauley-Stein?
I just thought you were meaning like the pronunciation of Stein. I was like, surely we're better.
No, I could do Will, and I could do Stein, but just remembering what his actual name is so far. Because I'll be honest, Kentucky football hasn't been on my mind too much, but
you could tell me that Will Stein is the quarterback that Kentucky signed out of the portal.
Yeah, exactly. I know they went and hired Oregon's offensive coordinator, which people think
doesn't know this guy.
I don't know who the hell this guy is.
People think it's a good hire. I mean, he grew up a Kentucky fan, so they were able to bring him home. Kentucky fan, but played at Louisville.
Will Stein?
Yeah.
Stein.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Kentucky?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's from Kentucky. Played at Louisville. Grew up a Kentucky fan.
All right. Well, I've never heard of him, so I don't feel bad for not remembering who they hired because I still have never heard of the guy.
Okay.
So
now, Tennessee doesn't have to play Kentucky moving forward, right? They're not on our schedule.
Yeah,
this year,
they're a permanent.
Oh, they are. Wait. Are they? Yeah, they are.
It's one of our biggest rivalries.
You're right. Egg on my face.
Duh.
How could they take a historic tradition away from
what?
us?
You're right. My bad.
It is such a beautiful clash of orange and blue. I
does
love
look
when
good.
we play Kentucky. It looks good on the field.
Yeah. It does look good.
The contrast.
Orange and chrome.
Yeah.
Year 1 of Will Stein, year 12 of Mark Stoops, or whatever it would be. Which one? Same to use? Because to me, Stein at least is unknown. So, I do view Kentucky as a little bit more of a threat than I have Kentucky over the last 100 years of playing football.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet?
We'll see if he's good in year 2.
Sam?
I'm not worried yet.
Will Stein, year 1, does that do more for you than Mark Stoops coming back into town with the same type of football he has?
They'll be better, but they won't be anything that we need to worry about.
There should be a new energy at least.
Mm-hmm.
It being
For
in
like
Knoxville,
6 games.
obviously, you don't expect to lose at Knoxville to them ever.
Do you expect to win all 4 games against the first-year coaches?
So Auburn,
3 are at home.
Auburn, Arkansas, Kentucky, and LSU.
You get Kiffin and the boys at home.
I would imagine the audience feels a lot like I do in terms of just not having any confidence in our football program right now.
But with Ty Simpson at quarterback.
If you tell me that Ty Simpson's at quarterback, and you tell me we've got some good defensive players out of the transfer portal, yes.
And the great Jim Knowles.
If you ask me right now, I can't say that I expect to go 4-0. No.
I'm going to be pretty fired up if we get Simpson.
It'd be a big shot in the arm for a lot of people. And like I said, it's a big statement. I think Tennessee wants to make a statement. I think Tennessee is prepared to make a statement. Like, I think Ty Simpson wants to be at Tennessee more than Alabama. I think we all kind of know that at this point. Problem is the NFL. But, like, even without Ty Simpson, like, you went out and hired Jim Knowles. That was a statement hire.
Damn right it was. Jim Knowles has led some of the best defenses in the country.
That was a statement hire, but I don't know if that statement matters if you don't go out and get bodies to play.
Well, yeah, you got to have talent.
You got to go out and get bodies. Bodies. Good bodies.
Megan Fox.
Big bodies. Fast bodies. Jennifer's body. That was a Megan Fox movie.
Yeah, I know. You think I don't know about Jennifer's body? Oh, I watched it.
I can't find it streaming anywhere. I've been looking for it streaming. I can't find it anywhere. I was wanting to watch it again.
I bet you were.
I was. Amanda Seyfried. Once I watched her in Housemaid, I was like, yeah, let's watch this one.
Is she the girl with the eyes?
She has eyes, yeah.
Like she kind of looks like a bug.
No, I mean,
yeah.
Her eyes are a little bit far apart, but when I think of girls that look like bugs with their eyes, I think of Anya Taylor-Joy. Is who I think of.
She kind of looks like a grasshopper.
But I can see that about
a cute grasshopper, nonetheless.
I can see that about Seyfried too. Sam, do you expect to go 4-0 against the first-year coaches on Tennessee's schedule?
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody can say that with any confidence.
Well, I do.
Beat Auburn, yeah. Beat Arkansas, okay. Beat Kentucky, yeah, but I don't think anybody thinks we're going to beat LSU next year. At this point. But that's because you think we got Ty Simpson.
Yeah, if we don't have Ty Simpson, then I'm going to change my tune on that.
Well, then I won't say yes because we don't have Ty Simpson yet.
No, but I'm trying to speak it into existence.
I hear you. I like the positive thinking. But yeah, like I to not have any confidence in our football program right now, I still think we should beat Auburn at home. Like if that game was at Auburn, maybe a different story. Arkansas seems like they are off to a terrible start with Satterfield. Like it seems like he is awful.
Silverfield,
excuse me. Yeah, sorry.
I felt bad even correcting you because nobody should care what his name is.
No, but Satterfield's the other guy, right?
You think of Scott Satterfield?
Yeah, that's the other guy. That's another coach. But yeah, Silverfield. He's off to a terrible start. He's basically like, I would take Memphis's backup and we'll try to go win with a bunch of Memphis players.
That's right, and we're going to change the light fixtures down here in this office because it's too dim.
Seems like that's going to be a disaster. But with that being said, I do still have a little respect for just that being a tough place to play for Tennessee.
We have not fared well there in many years. I have seen all 3 losses.
But I do expect for us to win that game next year. And then, yeah, Kentucky and Knoxville. If that was in Lexington in year 1, maybe I'd look at that a little bit differently. But, no, I'm not going to say that Kentucky should beat Tennessee.
Ever.
In Knoxville. Yeah, ever in Knoxville.
That's right. 3-1, I mean, you take it?
No, I wouldn't take it.
So you're still rolling the dice on 4-0.
Yeah. Like I'm not locking in 3-1 there because, like I said, 3 of those games are are games that you definitely should win, especially year 6 of Josh Heupel. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I'm giving you the assurance of getting all 3 of them. Like, you are going to win at Arkansas for the first time in many years.
I'm not
scenario.
I'm not locking that in.
Okay, roll the dice then. Roll the dice. You ever play Wahoo?
You wouldn't lock it in, would you?
I don't want to lock anything in.
Yeah, you wouldn't lock that in.
Nah.
Have I ever played what?
Wahoo.
Wahoo?
Yeah.
No.
It's like this board.
I played Yahtzee.
It's got marbles and dice. You roll dice to determine where you're going to put the marbles. It looks Chinese, the board. Like it's circular. I could show you sometime.
Okay.
It's hard to describe it on air.
All right.
It's fun, though. I play a lot with my stepdad when I'm back home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he showed me how to play. So we've been playing over the holidays quite a bit. And he got me my own board for Christmas. And it's like a good board. It's like $100 board. Like it's custom made. You can smell the wood. It's like, you know how this is good wood? These desks. Remember how these smelled at first? You know the smell of good fresh wood?
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Like you can smell like the finish on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Really good quality wood.
Where are you going with that?
I was just telling you about my board.
Oh, okay. Sam, send us a break. I don't want to hear about his wood anymore. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
FanRunRadio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's Sports Talk Radio Superstation. Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game. Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Hi, this is Bo Kregner from the Kregner Group at Realty Executives, and I know there's a lot of choices here in East Tennessee when it comes to choosing a realtor. Here's why the Kregner Group is different. At the Kregner Group, our motto is walking by faith, serving others. It's how I live my life. It's how I run my business. Here at the Kregner Group, we're committed to doing real estate the right way. Faith, honesty, integrity. The Kregner Group. Call me anytime at 865-742-1035 or visit my website at boknowshouses.com.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Men all around Knoxville are celebrating the difference Men's Pro has made in their life. I'm Evan Bass, founder of the clinic. If you're struggling with ED, we want you to be able to celebrate as well. As men, we hate going to the doctor, but Men's Pro was designed to take care of men like you better. These things can get worse if untreated, but you're not alone. The medical support team at Men's Pro has your back. Today's the day to feel alive again. ED, performance issues, enhancement. We've effectively helped men jumpstart their performance comprehensively and with proven medication dialed in just for you. With same-day booking, you can meet our passionate team, and under guidance from our medical provider, you could leave with a plan that changes your life. The number one thing we hear guys say is, I forgot how I used to feel. Guys, it's time to feel amazing and crush this new year. Call my team right now and let us treat you to an unforgettable experience. Dial 865-544-8220 or go to menspronokxville.com.
In terms of your sports interest, Cody, does Tennessee basketball carve into this transfer portal, or is it just Ty Simpson you're focused on? Because Tennessee basketball plays tonight, 9 o'clock against Texas, and it's very far in the back of my mind right now.
No, I'd say the opposite. I'm more intrigued by Tennessee basketball.
Really?
Right now.
Oh.
Well, just because, I mean, not in terms of the future, not like long term, Simpson matters more.
Sure.
But that's either going to happen or it's not. You know what I mean? Like that has nothing to do with my viewing interest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Heupel's in the living room.
Sure.
Either he's going to land Ty or he's not going to land Ty.
Is that fair to say about Heupel? Like, do you look at that as a recruiting miss if he doesn't land him?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, because I was going to say, to me, it's just like I'm competing against the NFL.
Yeah,
and Alabama and Oregon. That's a pretty.
Well, maybe not Alabama.
Well, I mean, you are in a sense of like Ty Simpson. You do have to think if you're him, do you light your goodwill with that school on fire?
Yes.
And you might, but like.
Because you know why? Because we don't give a damn about the whole state of Alabama.
Well, no, but like if the roles were reversed and it was Joey Aguilar and he had
Henry Toto,
he had been a Tennessee guy. He's from you could even say he's from Alabama, whatever. But like the outskirts, still, because like it's not like UT Martin. It's not like Martin is in the backyard of Knoxville. Like it's on the whole other side of the state.
It'd be like Mobile is to Tuscaloosa, maybe.
I don't know. Like right there, whatever is right there on the border between that and Nashville.
I mean, Tuscaloosa's center Alabama, though.
Just whatever is northeast of Alabama, right there on the Tennessee line.
Huntsville.
Okay, Huntsville. Where like, yeah, he probably spent a lot of his time in Tennessee. Sure, he's from Alabama. Whatever. But like, if you were out of school for 4 years, 5 years. Would you light that on fire for 1 year at your biggest rival?
I would.
I know you would, but like I do think that matters.
Does it? And I mean, in today's game, does it as much?
It's still the biggest rival.
Henry Toto, there's your example. He did it.
Sure.
And we hated him.
Sure. He burned up his goodwill in Tennessee. Now, I don't think that being the linebacker at Tennessee carries the same weight as being like the team captain and quarterback at Alabama.
No, not at all.
We always talk about like, hey, if you come here and you're good, you can, own a car dealership.
I mean, arguably the best player on the defense, though. Toto.
Sure, but in a pretty bleak time.
Yeah, very bleak. Yeah.
I don't know what being the best defensive player on a 7-win team means. You know what I mean, or a 6-win team, whatever it was, 7-win team.
It's pretty sweet to get his ass back, though, wasn't it? 2022.
It was, but like I don't know what kind of what that carries. Whereas Simpson, of course, like I said, a team captain, quarterback. You would think if he either went back to school at Alabama and played next year, or went pro, that he would be welcome in that town at any time. You know what I mean? Like he'd be maybe not a favorite son because he didn't win a title, but like he'd be appreciated.
Title town, that's what they call it. I don't care about any of that. Maybe he does. Maybe he's factoring that in. I don't think it matters that much to him, would be my guess.
Okay. I mean, it might not.
Because he's not a guy that – I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he needs to open a car dealership, right? Like his dad's a coach. Like I feel like they got some money.
His dad's a coach, but his dad's a coach at UT Martin.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like if
his dad's making a good living, but his dad's not.
Yeah, but if Ty Simpson's like keen on opening a used car dealership, maybe he can just go do it in Martin or wherever. Like I don't think he needs Tuscaloosa to be.
Sure. Everyone needs a home though.
Yeah, but he's from Tennessee. I mean, he's Martin. That's his home. That's where he grew
but
up.
he's already burnt that bridge with Tennessee.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, if he doesn't come here. If he doesn't come here, he's not going to be like, beloved in Tennessee.
No, but I don't. Do you have to be beloved somewhere?
You don't have to be. And maybe his idea is like, hey, I'd go play in the NFL, make plenty of money there, and I'll be beloved wherever I go there.
Yeah, I think quarterbacks these days, especially, like a lot of these guys move around and
sure, but very rarely do they go to the biggest rival. No, that's the point.
Yeah, but like
Rocco Becht, for example, left Iowa State. For the most part, Iowa State fans like, hey, Rocco, we appreciate you. You gave your time here. You won some games. Good luck at Penn State.
Mm-hmm. But don't go to Iowa? Is that
like if you had gone to Iowa, that would have been a different story.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I think you're right about the times being different. Like, I don't think transferring automatically disqualifies guys from having love when they show back up. But,
Ty Simpson just doesn't seem like a hateable guy, though. Like, he seems like a very normal kind of
for sure,
just good dude. Like, I think if it's a player that's kind of controversial, like a Boo Carter, he's just kind of a hateable guy, you know?
Well, sure.
Ty Simpson seems well-adjusted and –
well, yeah.
I mean –
yeah, but I also mean that means he probably doesn't have any reps of being hated.
Do you hate Derrick Henry? I mean, it happens in the NFL all the time.
Well, no, the NFL's different.
It's different?
The NFL's different.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and also, Derrick Henry didn't necessarily want to leave. But the Titans also weren't good. It's one thing if you leave a good situation for a situation. That is met with much more hatred. Like when the Titans, if you want to make that comparison, the better one would be like Steve McNair going to the Ravens back then during the rivalry. But the Titans were terrible and drafted as replacement. So, you're just kind of like, you know what? Go ahead. Go do whatever.
Alabama to Tennessee is kind of a lateral move.
In today's current landscape.
You know, I was going to say it's interesting that you kind of consider us at this point to be on a level playing field with Alabama. Like we're kind of in the same situation to an extent.
Yeah.
It's like we're not good enough to be at the top, but we're right there. Like we're competitive. We need to make the right moves.
Yeah.
And I was going to say that's cool kind of that we're on Alabama's level in a way, but we still can't seem to play for a conference championship. We haven't been there in 19 years.
Yeah, Alabama getting to play for a conference championship this year felt stupid.
And obviously they're not that far removed from being, a national championship team. But we are kind of on the same playing field in today's landscape, Tennessee and Alabama, kind of in a very similar situation.
Well, I agree, but I also think I think that's at least a part of the conversation for Ty Simpson. Not to the point where he hey, I'll stay at Alabama instead of Tennessee. I don't think that's the case. But I do think if it came down to Oregon, if Ty Simpson left Alabama to go to Oregon, I don't think people would be mad at him at Alabama. So maybe that's a pass of lesser resistance versus going to the most hated rival. That's all I was saying.
It would be the most high profile. I mean, to have a quarterback do it, We've got a couple of their guys over the years. Kitzelman, he came from Bama.
Sure.
Kamara, he came from Bama.
Yep. Well, I
bet they regret that one.
He went from Bama to JUCO to here, so it was a little bit different.
There was that center in
the
Pruitt era.
Kennedy.
Brandon Kennedy.
But again, he was a guy that couldn't play at Alabama.
Right.
Or was it in the long-term plans there at Alabama?
I bet they wish they had Kamara.
This would be the first. I mean, this would be – Sam, I mean, you might be able to think of an example, but if Ty Simpson comes to Tennessee, would it not be one of, if not the most high-profile kind of transfer? When you look at a rivalry, you look at a starting quarterback at a big-time established school going to another school that's pretty big-time and established. Are there any other those guys that stand out? Because, I mean,
Tennessee specific or just nationally?
No, I mean nationally.
Jalen Hurts, but that's not a rivalry, but it was high profile to high profile.
But that was also Jalen Hurts was kind of shown the door.
Yeah.
I mean, Alabama pretty much showing the door.
That's kind of what they're doing now.
I don't know if that's the case or not because the Alabama moderators gave an update over the weekend that's Ty Simpson met with DeBoer, met with Ryan Grubb, and basically was told they want him back, and they want him to be the quarterback, and that Alabama feels good about either he's going to play college ball there or go to the NFL. And then Bama Online actually came out yesterday and was like, actually, we don't think he's coming back to Alabama.
I think I remember watching one of those pre-games. Maybe it was the SEC Championship, but they were doing a whole deep dive, like the Tom Rinaldi thing, and just talking about how his relationship with DeBoer was shaky from the start.
Yeah, no, it was. He was there for Saban, and then he almost left, when DeBoer first got there. He did.
I feel like maybe which I'm just speculating, but maybe he's had enough of that. He's had enough of the DeBoer experience.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just saying the last update from Bama Online, their version of VolQuest over the weekend was that Kalen DeBoer made it clear he wants him back as a quarterback.
And then they reverse course on that?
Well, they reverse course saying that Ty Simpson might just be looking out for what's best for him and that they don't think it's as simple. Because they were reporting, hey, we think either he's coming back to Alabama or he's going to the NFL. But
Also,
yesterday they finally, after the Chris Lowe stuff, actually came out and was like, hey, yeah, there's a pretty good chance that if he does play college ball, it's not at Alabama. So they kind of reverse course on that. Not that DeBoer wanted him.
It also makes me want Simpson more.
Sure.
And it would make me love him immediately.
Oh, sure.
If he becomes a Tennessee Vol.
We
Because
did-
it's like you left Alabama to come here.
Well,
like
we did
that.
the same thing for Caden Mays, right? Caden Mays left Georgia and left the
exactly.
starting spot at Georgia and came to Tennessee and was, instantly
Welcome
beloved.
home, son. Welcome home.
Now, Caden Mays is a little bit different because he's not from Martin, Tennessee. He's from, right down the road here.
Yeah, but he's also not a quarterback. So, I mean, that would be pretty cool. It'd be a pretty cool story.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, Caden Mays was beloved. Quarterback coming here would be, that multiplied.
Mm-hmm.
That multiplied. I'm just saying, Caden Mays probably felt more of a calling to come back and play with his brother.
Yeah, he's right over there in Cedar Bluff.
Right.
Yeah.
Versus, Ty Simpson being on the complete other side of the state.
Now, Ty Simpson has a brother, too.
That's an interesting wrinkle, too, because, there's an idea that, right, that, Heupel would want to recruit him and have him here.
That's right.
Is that guy is he any good, Sam? I saw someone.
From what I've seen, yeah.
I saw someone call him a 5-star.
I saw Alabama fans saying, if you get Ty, you're going to want – you need to know the name of his brother. Graham, is that his name?
I saw someone call him a 5-star, but, I don't think that's the case. And, the idea is that, he hasn't even been recruited by Tennessee, really. Tennessee hasn't given him an offer.
He's a 3-star currently, but he's the 28 class, so he's
Yeah.
still got time.
You don't know yet.
And maybe he grows into it because, he's listed as 5'11" right now. So, he needs to hit a growth spurt. But
Ty's not that big either, though.
How big's Ty?
6'1", maybe, I think.
Okay.
We don't want to mess up the trajectory with Faison, but whoever comes, we will need to recruit in the future too, though.
No, but and I don't think that Graham Simpson, and maybe he ends up blossoming, maybe he ends up being a player, but I think I'd more so just be like, hey, we're giving you a scholarship offer. You can come play at Tennessee. You're not going to be a
You go from Ty
starting
Simpson
quarterback
to Faison Brandon. GMAC probably transfers. And then you get Graham Simpson for 3 years. And then by that time, you're probably looking at Marshall Manning, right? Be looking at Peyton's boy coming.
I don't think I'm penciling in 3 years of the 3-star Graham Simpson at this
we'll
point.
see. We'll see.
I mean, I don't know the level of competition, but he did light up the state tournament.
Peyton's boy, he's 12 now. Is he?
He set state records in the state championship game. He threw for 566 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, I won't act like I know much about him outside of just I know he's a prospect. I know Tennessee hasn't necessarily given him the Tennessee's apparently he's been to 2 camps and did well here once and didn't do so good the first time. I think what I was he did good the second time but still didn't get an offer. So Tennessee, he's at least on the radar, but hasn't gotten the big offers just yet.
I mean, you think Arch had hype? Wait until Peyton's boy comes to college. His hype's going to be through the roof. It's going to be more than Arch.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, well, it depends because Arch's hype was also for being a 5-star and being ranked in the top 5 players. We'll see if Marshall Manning's a 3-star. I don't think there'll be any hype there. You know what I mean? But also don't think he'll be ranked as a 3-star.
No, he's not going to be Bronny James. He's going to be the real deal, hopefully.
I don't look at Heupel and Ty Simpson as a make or break for Heupel or as a referendum on him.
I don't know what a referendum is.
But, like, I'd be pretty disappointed if Ty Simpson stayed in college and didn't come to Tennessee. I'd judge Heupel a little bit more harshly for that than him going to the NFL. And maybe that's not even fair because, like, hey, you're trying to steal somebody from an established school. He's not even entering the transfer portal, right? If he stays at Alabama, he never even enters the transfer portal, so you can't even say it was technically a recruiting miss. But, like,
I kind of feel like it is, though, because I just don't think, with how much, like, coverage you get of the transfer portal now, I just feel like you would have had another quarterback linked to Tennessee at some point. Like, to me, it just truly feels like, hey, we're kind of back-channeling Ty Simpson here, and if we get him, great, and if not, it seems like it's going to be a hellstorm that comes over us.
Pray for Joey getting cleared, although that wouldn't have me too excited for next year. Like, all due respect to Joey. Like, I'd rather have George McIntyre play than Joey at this point, just for something new.
I would too. I'm over Joey. And I love Joey. I appreciate you, Joey, but I think we can do better,
It's not even – we might not even do better. We can do better, but we might do worse too. But I'd just rather do something new, personally. That's how I feel.
You think you'd be better with McIntyre than Aguilar?
I don't know if you would be or not. That's the point is you could be, but you could be worse. I just would rather roll the dice on a new reality.
Yeah, I'll throw Faison out there.
That's what I'd rather do.
That's fine too. Like,
let's just punt 2 years and get better next year. And by the time he's a junior, he'll win the Heisman.
I don't.
What if I give you that?
I don't want to punt.
What if I give you that? I say play Faison 2 years. It doesn't go great this year, and it goes a little better next year. But then junior year, he wins the Heisman.
I just don't buy that as realistic.
Okay. Never mind then.
Maybe there are quarterbacks out there. Maybe Mendoza did it. But, like, I just don't see any that go out there and struggle, then get better all of a sudden and win at the place.
Well, I think every quarterback does that.
They definitely don't do it at the place. They definitely don't do it at the place that they.
No, you're right about that.
That they struggle at.
That's true. But I mean, I would expect him to get better freshman year to junior year.
Right, but like I said, it's not at that place typically.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
Hour 2 in the books. We'll kick off hour 3 with some headlines. We got some Tuesday trivia for you. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
Check out our new and improved website at fanrunradio.com.
Hey, it's The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Bob, you got any special Christmas wishes?
Me? I just want a Final Four. One Final Four for the Vols.
What about you, Bear? Anything special you want?
No.
What about you, new guy? Anything you want?
Russ, I just want everyone to get along and for everyone to be at peace in the world.
Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, anyway, Merry Christmas from The Drive.
We make it easy to save money. Get access to thousands of discounts on shopping, dining, and travel with the C&B Plus Perks account. It's a powerful new way to save money with roadside assistance, cell phone protection, identity theft protection, and credit monitoring. Banking at C&B has its perks. Call or stop by a branch for more details.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Today, we raise a glass of Jameson Irish whiskey to the sport of football. Hear, hear!
To Gaelic football, born in Ireland in 1885 in its thrilling blend of soccer, rugby and basketball. On a massive field, 15 players kick or hand pass a round ball to score points over a bar or into a net. No pads, no helmet, no sense.
Hear, hear!
To college football, which kicked off in 1869 when Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the Battle of New Jersey. With 11 players in helmets and pads, teams battle on a 100-yard gridiron with explosive pass plays and hard-hitting tackles. Unless you're called for targeting.
Hear, hear! Since 1780, Jameson Irish whiskey has been enjoyed by sports fans all around the globe. Whether your football is Gaelic, American, or even soccer, we can all agree on super smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. Hear, hear!
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Smoky Mountain Brewery is the place to be for game day. From the moment you walk in, it's wall-to-wall big screens, making Smoky Mountain Brewery the perfect place to watch the Vols or your favorite team in action. With locations in Turkey Creek, Maryville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, you're never far away from a great time at Smoky Mountain Brewery. Try one of their world-famous microbrews like Black Bear Ale, Mountain Light, or Cherokee Ale. Juicy burgers, wings that bring the heat, and delicious handmade pizzas made with hand-tossed crust from the freshest ingredients and their own special sauce from a secret recipe, topped off with hand-grated cheese and farm-fresh toppings. And don't forget, those famous microbrews are also available in kegs for your next party or in 6-packs and growlers to go. So grab your crew and head to Smoky Mountain Brewery and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
Hey Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Attention service members and veterans. Introducing the Griffin Law Firm, your trusted ally in military legal matters. From court martials to benefit claims, at Griffin Law, your mission is their mission. Here's VFL Marshall Griffin.
As a veteran and retired military attorney, I've successfully defended lifelong benefits and helped preserve professional futures. So I know that when you hire a military justice lawyer, you maximize your chance to get relief. With my unique experience, I can advocate for you because there's no military matter that's too big or too small. Let us help you make these critical decisions that could affect the rest of your life. Remain silent. Request counsel. Call Griffin Law.
For a free consultation, call 888-707-4282. That's 888-707-4282. Or just visit griffinlawdefense.com.
Talk Sports. Talk Sports. Talk Sports.
Talk Sports. Talk Sports from 7 to 10. Ay. Overrated, underrated on Wednesday. Fan Run Radio. Talk Sports said not in my house. I ain't talking to Kim, babe. John and Cody out here asking where the ops at. Tennessee volunteers here for combat. It's the Cherokee Ghost, John Reed and Cody doing everything we can to bring Rocky Top back. Talk Sports from
Hour number 3 kicking off here in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Let's hit some headlines. What you got, Big Mac?
Oh, thank you, John.
Baby, baby.
Apparently, Tom Brady and Alex Earl's flirty night in St. Barth's did not result in a hookup, even though there was a lot of speculation that the former NFL Super Bowl champion quarterback and Alex Earl got it on. You familiar with Alex Earl?
Yeah, I saw her on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I bet you did. Well, they sparked plenty of buzz about a possible hookup or romance during a night in St. Barth's over New Year's. TMZ has learned there was no hookup.
Okay.
In other news,
poor Braxton Berrios got dumped
by her.
Yeah, then he has to see her out there rubbing on Tom Brady.
Yeah,
he's basically a practice squad player.
Apparently, that's where all the wealthy elites go on New Year's. I
Yeah.
saw something about they have a bunch of yachts.
Yeah, once they canceled Epstein's Island, they had to find somewhere else.
Had to find a new place in the Caribbean.
No more Epstein's Island, no more Diddy parties. So they had to be like, hey, where can we go next?
They should transform Epstein's Island into like a wholesome place now, you know? Like wash away the sins there and make it like a nice resort for people. I don't know. Yeah. How do you feel about all-inclusive resorts?
It's funny you ask because
you seem like a guy who would like them.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Well, just because I know how you travel. Like when you travel places, you don't go explore. You like to just be kind of there and like enjoy the one place.
I don't really like going out of the country, just to be honest. But I'm not crazy about all-inclusive resorts either.
Okay.
I'm nervous about them. Well, I'm nervous about them since all those people died in the Dominican Republic a couple years ago when the alcohol was tainted.
Oh, is it like a June Jones thing?
They were cut. I don't know what June Jones is.
His Kool-Aid was tainted.
June Jones?
Jim Jones?
You talking about the Hawaii football coach?
I do it every time. For years, I have always Jim Jones and June Jones. June Jones, Sam, used to be the coach at Hawaii. I don't know if you remember him, but for years I've gotten them confused.
I think the food's the biggest downside. I've never been to one, but I can't imagine that I'm going to be like satisfied eating for a week.
To me, the food's not the problem. The food's okay. There are typically on the resorts I've been at, there are some better options that you could go and like even uppay for a little bit and have better dinner. I was told to do that. If I go next time, is just I guess there's an all-inclusive price, but then you could pay an extra $100 to get like actual good liquor instead of like the real cheap like whiskey and vodka. They'll give you like Jack Daniels and Tito's for a little bit extra money, and maybe that's the way to go. Just pay an extra to not have the dangerous stuff. I don't know. I'm torn on all-inclusive resorts.
I'm sure it's better than a Carnival cruise.
I was going to say they probably are similar. I don't love Carnival cruises anymore either.
I've never been to an all-inclusive resort.
It's always sad when I talk about it, but I just don't really like going anywhere. I don't like vacation.
Well,
it stresses me out.
Your last one, I mean, I remember you saying like the last time you went somewhere, you lost your phone. It was a whole.
Oh, that was Vegas. Well, that was just I lost my phone in the car.
Well, you used to go to Vegas fairly regularly.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, which I don't mind, but that's not necessarily a vacation. That's not anything new either. That's like when I go there, I do the same thing I always do.
Yeah.
Like I like going to see shows. I like experiences. I just don't like going somewhere where I don't really know anything.
I don't think you don't have the curiosity of exploring.
I like driving the countryside. I really enjoyed that when I went to Costa Rica. I did get out and explore there, but I just drove around.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I wanted to go try like hole-in-the-wall restaurants or nothing. But I was like, I'll go. We drove the countryside, saw some cows, saw some grass, and went to like a volcano and then like a hot spring. That was cool. I enjoyed
Did you touch the grass?
No, I didn't get out and go in people's fields.
No.
But just drove through, looked at some weird-looking cows. I found that to be interesting.
That's kind of my favorite thing is just driving around.
And when I flew into like Spokane, Washington, and drove to like Wyoming or in Montana, I thought that was cool. I liked looking around at that, but
it's pretty up there.
I don't know, man. I just don't really like vacation.
I just like seeing things that I haven't seen before, like different types of geography and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like looking at the lake and the mountain right there in Washington. That was cool.
I've heard it's a gorgeous place.
Like going to like a resort, going out of the country.
What if you could do it like very luxuriously? Like someone was like, "Hey, I got a private plane and we're gonna go here."
Yeah. I'd be all
I'm
about
going to go here to an island.
I'd be all about that.
My buddy Jeffrey's place here.
Is it like I got to stay in like a hotel that I don't really want to stay at?
Yeah,
for a
maybe that's
week?
it. Maybe if
I
I
gotta
maybe
go get on a commercial plane for 8 hours.
Maybe
or
if I just
something.
splurged, like my friends went to, was it Aruba, and like had a really, really nice place that we were supposed to go to. Like that looked awesome.
Is it just the process that?
It's the process.
That you got to get on the plane. You got to check in. You got to do all this.
I just remember in high school, my mom took me, or maybe it was even college, but my mom took me and my friend to Mexico. And I just remember the hotel we stayed at, the air condition was out and not really running. It was just hot. And I was like, this isn't fun. And like we got on a bus and went to the club. I was like, this is not funny. This is scary. Like,
well, you were with your mom, too.
No, not when I went out to like the bars and stuff. I was. It was just me and my buddy. We were in, like I said, we were maybe out of high school, maybe early college. I don't know. But I was like, it's fine. But like, it's just stressful. He wanted to stay out at the bar all night. I was like, this is dangerous. I just don't want to get kidnapped. Or stabbed.
I don't think you're on much danger of
might
that.
Stab me.
Yeah, they might stab you.
Rob me. I just don't. I try to put myself in those positions.
Did you see that Uber driver that got robbed?
No, I didn't.
Down in Georgia?
Mm-mm.
He was down around Atlanta. I think Lawrenceville. He got murdered. He got murdered over New Year's.
Oh. Damn.
It was a carjacking situation.
Yeah, and they stabbed him?
No, I think he got shot.
Oh, okay.
He got shot with a gun, murdered right there in the street. It was
I wonder if he cried before.
It was a carjacking situation. It just goes to show you that, you deal with the wrong characters. And
I'd like to know the details around it.
I think it's pretty clear the kid needed a car. He wanted a car.
Yeah.
So he shot the guy, murdered the guy.
Yeah.
Took his car.
Like, was it a woman that robbed him? Like, this guy clearly actually had a gun, whereas you got robbed by a woman with no gun.
No, it was a guy that
I'd like to know. Yes.
Oh no, there was a guy that fit the same profile as the guy that same deal, same exact situation almost.
I don't know. I'd like to look it up.
Except in my situation, there were two people.
Where was it at?
Lawrenceville. I think it was Lawrenceville. It was around Atlanta. Lawrenceville's out there. That's where
just type in Uber driver killed Georgia.
That's where the minor league team is out there. The baseball. Forget what they call Lawrenceville. It's a cool little park they got out there.
15-year-old?
Yeah.
Ay.
Shot him and killed him. It's a dangerous world out there. Guy just out there trying to make a living.
A 15-year-old. My God.
But, that's, I will say, driving on New Year's Day, I mean, it's not a good day to drive anyway. I don't know why you'd be driving on New Year's Day.
Just trying to make some money, man.
He should have been out on New Year's Eve making money, and then he'd be watching football New Year's Day.
I wanted to be home with his two children.
Yeah. Russell Wilson says he tore his hamstring earlier this season, but he didn't tell the Giants.
Wait, what happened?
Russell Wilson.
Tore his hamstring.
Tore his hamstring earlier this year.
Yeah, whatever, Russell. You're not getting another job. You're cooked. It's nice if you want to say you tore your hamstring, which is funny because he said he tore it after week 1.
Yeah. And
didn't he throw for like 500 yards against the Cowboys in week 2?
I don't know about the timeline, but he says he didn't tell the Giants that he tore it. What you think the Giants would want to know if their quarterback tore his hamstring. Tennessee edge rusher Caleb Herring is on a visit to Mississippi State and has trips planned to Georgia and Miami, according to 247 Sports.
Yeah, we'll see where he ends up. The idea that Jim Knowles, I've seen some talk that basically he just wants big boys. He wants his defensive ends to be big.
Hell yeah.
Not so much like the small pass rushers, just like the really fast ones. Hell, I don't know. Maybe James Pierce wouldn't even been big enough to play for Knowles. He wants bigger guys though, and Herring didn't really fit that bill.
I like that. Let's reshape this defense. And then I got this thanks to Brett for sending this one in.
Shout out to Brett.
For every person that moves away from Knoxville, nearly 2 more are moving in. This comes from WATE Channel 6. Recent study by Move Buddha, whatever that is, predicted Knoxville would be the most moved to city in 2026. I think we already mentioned that back in before the new year. But Channel 6 says for every person moving away from Knoxville, nearly 2 move in. So we are growing here in our fair city, apparently. How do you feel about that? Do you like the growth? Are you happy to be growing?
I mean, it's kind of cool that people want to be here, but at the same time, it'd be a lot cooler if I already had a house and wasn't trying to buy one.
You looking at buying one?
Somewhat.
Where are you going to live?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Why don't you know?
Just somewhere.
What part of town would you like to be in?
Just anywhere. Anywhere's fine.
Not anywhere.
I don't care.
Say that. You'd be up off Merchants Drive.
Put
if
me
you're not
there.
Careful.
I'll make it work.
You'd be over in Lonsdale.
That'll be fine.
Little Texas Avenue over there. Right by the Chester's Fried Chicken. You don't want to be right there.
Got any other headlines?
I was at that Casey's on Merchants yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Good Lord. I mean, I know I've talked about it on the show many times. There's certain areas of the city where you can go to see the I don't even know what you'd call it. Basically like seeing the wildlife, you know. Western Avenue and Middlebrook is one of them. That gas station right there. I mean, I've talked about the transients on their bicycles. But that Merchants Avenue, I mean, Merchants is a unique place in its own. Like, you talk about dirty people. I mean, everywhere you go in on Merchants, it's just dirty people. Some woman with sores all over her, scratching her neck. I mean, it's a scene.
On this day in history, 2000. No, he'll get the one in 2021.
I like that Austin's buffet though.
1975 or 1994.
It's kind of like a sizzler. Either one of them got to do with rock and roll.
No.
Let's go with 75. Which one's easier to get? 94. Is that something with OJ?
You want 94 or 75?
Let's do 94 first, and I'll see if it's something with OJ.
I mean, I'll say no, but you're not freezing.
Has it got to do with the LA riots?
No.
Race relations in America?
No.
Let's do 75. Was it music related?
No.
Which year are we on?
You said you want to do 75.
Yeah. Was it movies related?
No.
Sports?
No.
Politics?
No.
Did an event occur?
No.
Did anyone die?
Well, I mean, you could say an event occurred. Something debuted.
Something was invented?
Yeah.
On this day in 1975, this was invented. Correct?
Correct.
Is it the VCR?
No.
Was it something that helps people communicate?
No.
Was it something that improves your daily life?
Not mine. You could say some people would probably say yes, but I'll say no. You said communication. Interesting, because in 1838, Samuel Morse unveiled
Morse
the
code.
telegraph.
Did it have to do with kitchen appliance?
No.
In 75? Didn't have to do with cooking. Was it a household item?
No.
Was it something that advanced the country?
No.
Did it have to do with the internet?
No.
TV?
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
Is the TV?
No.
Oh. Was it
You think TV was invented in 1975?
No, but I'm working through it here.
Okay.
Was it Saturday Night Live?
No.
It was, though, I think, right? Wasn't Saturday Night Live in 75?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a program that aired?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not really an invention.
I said it wasn't. I said something debuted.
Oh.
Then you said something was created, and I said yeah.
Was it Mad TV?
No.
It wasn't SNL.
No.
Was it comedy? Was it funny?
Adjacent, but I don't think you would consider it a comedy show, no.
Andy Kaufman?
No.
Involved? Was it wrestling?
No.
Was it sports related?
No.
Was it a drama TV show?
No.
It was a TV show, though?
Yeah.
Was it animated?
No.
Was it All in the Family?
No.
Was it Leave It to Beaver?
No.
Would it air on TV Land today?
Pretty sure it still just airs on TV today. But I don't think on TV Land, no.
Was it on NBC?
Irrelevant. But yes, actually, it was on NBC.
Was it something you would watch with your kids?
Yeah.
It was a family show?
Not necessarily a family show, but you would watch
Was it
with your
Sesame
kids.
Street?
No.
So it wasn't for kids?
No.
Did people die in the show?
No, no one dies.
It's entertaining.
I find it to be
Do
entertaining.
you like it as a show?
I don't love it, but
Did it have any major actors in it?
there's a couple major characters in
Was
it.
it MASH?
No.
Am I getting closer?
No.
Jeopardy.
Getting warmer.
Wheel of Fortune?
Wheel of Fortune. Good job by you, Sam.
What a great show.
On this day in history.
What do you mean, great job, Sam? I got it.
Yeah, but Sam immediately came on the mic and had Jeopardy, which got you to Wheel of Fortune.
Sam threw the basketball near the rim, and I dunked it.
Sam did most of the work.
I'll take an assist.
Sam threw a great pass.
Yeah, I'll take an assist.
I wouldn't even say it was an assist. It
I
was more like Sam beat a press, beat a double team, spun around, tried to throw up a layup, and then it bricked off the backboard, and you caught it and laid it in.
Who scored?
Yeah, you got to score.
Who got the 2 points?
You got to put it in, but he did all the work.
Story of my life.
Sam was a running back doing everything to get into the end zone, but fumbles at the goal line, and then Big Fatty here just fell on the football.
Big Fatty?
Yeah, you did get to score the touchdown, but you're the offensive lineman that just right place, right time. You were Myles Garrett in the sack against the
Sam
Buffalo
was
Bills.
Derrick Henry driving down the field, and then they put Justice Hill in at the 1 yard line.
Wheel of Fortune. 1994, Nancy Kerrigan was attacked.
I don't know who that is. Do you think Maggie
The figure
Sajak is
skater.
hot? Who?
The figure skater. You don't know about her getting attacked?
Is that
by Tanya Harding?
Yeah, that's the what's that movie? I
Nancy.
Robot or whatever.
Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Yeah.
Or Tanya. Sorry, Tanya.
It's not I Robot.
Well, there is an Robot, but this one's Tanya.
That's a
Margot Robbie plays Tanya Harding.
Stupid name for a movie.
And they attack her biggest op.
Yeah, she stabbed her in the neck with her figure skate.
No, they had a man take a pipe to her knee.
Classic.
You ever heard of that, Sam?
Yeah.
Why? That's what she screams. Why?
That's making me uncomfortable. So Maggie Sajak. Wood.
Tuesday trivia coming up next. Stay with us.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine. Live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess, but isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah, they specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
A heads up before something bad happens.
You should not send that text.
Uh-oh. Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can reverse prediabetes and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you ready to show off that confident, radiant smile you've always dreamed of? Well, here at Knoxville Smiles, we're ready to turn your dream into a reality. At Knoxville Smiles, we're more than just a dental practice. We're your partners in achieving optimum oral health. From routine cleanings and checkups to advanced cosmetics and restorative procedures, we offer a wide range of services in an environment that makes every visit a positive and comfortable experience. At Knoxville Smiles, it's about more than just treatments. We're focused on creating a welcoming environment where you feel like family. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed with your comfort in mind, and our friendly staff is always ready to address your questions and concerns. Don't wait any longer to achieve a beautiful smile you deserve. Schedule your appointment at Knoxville Smiles today and take that first step towards a healthier, happier you. Call us at 865-539-1776 to book your appointment today, or just visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Tuesday trivia. What you got for us, Sam?
Tuesday trivia.
I miss Bubba.
Yeah, he was a good kid. Nobody deserves to die that way.
Tim was laughing at it yesterday. He texted me.
Laughing that Bubba died? Sounds like
funny.
Tim.
It's not funny. What topics you got for us?
Today, we have General, Choose That Beer, NFL playoffs, different events, same year, and 4-letter companies.
Okay. General, Choose That Beer, NFL playoffs, different events, same year, 4-letter companies.
Yes.
All right, as the current champion, I get to pick go first or second. I'll go first. Give me same year for 3.
Different events, same year for 3. The Oklahoma City Thunder play their first season, and Barack Obama is elected.
Oh, my God.
2012. No, that's not right. Let me think for a second. 2012, Obama was elected. 2008, Obama was elected.
The guy gave his answer.
No, my eyes are closed. I didn't look at any type of reaction. No type of reaction. It wasn't like I was judging for anything. I'm just talking out loud. The Thunder. Okay, no, wait. The Thunder were there. They played the Lakers before 2012. So it had been 08. Obama. Was Obama. You didn't say Obama was elected president, right?
Obama's elected.
As president?
What else would he be elected as?
I mean,
senator?
He was other things. I'm just making sure.
Why would that be the question?
Well, because it could have been a trick question. 2008.
2008 is correct.
That's kind of ridiculous that you answered.
I didn't answer.
Credit, but
final answer, 2008.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Yeah, sure, man.
I'm talking out loud, brother.
Choose that beer.
Oh, Mr. Taxi
Driver,
yeah.
Choose that beer for 3.
Not so funny now, is it?
No, it's really not.
Choose that beer for 3. Who served as the commissioner of the MLB from 1998 to 2015 and was previous owner of the Milwaukee Brewers?
Okay, that has nothing to do with the beer.
Perhaps it would if you knew the question.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, no, I got that. I only know Rob Manfred. I don't know. 3-0.
Bud
This
Selig. Bud's for you. Bud Selig. It's a beer.
Literally never heard that name in my life.
Give me. I'll do NFL playoffs for 3.
I bet you will.
NFL playoffs for 3. Which team did Marshawn Lynch have his famous Beastquake run against in the 2010 playoffs?
The Seattle Seahawks is who he played for. And it was against the New Orleans Saints.
Correct.
4-letter companies for 3.
4-letter companies for 3, named after its founder. Which company is one of the largest computer server suppliers / sellers in the world?
Dell.
Correct.
Give me General for 3.
General for 3. What is the name of the mission that first landed humans on the moon?
Great question. This isn't my answer, but Freedom keeps coming to mind, but I don't think that's right.
Houston, we have a problem.
Apollo. I know that's just the name of the ships.
They call them ships.
Spaceship,
don't they?
Spaceship.
It really shouldn't be a ship.
Yeah, why do they call it a ship?
Rocket ship. This isn't going to be right, but it is just the only one that's in my head. I'm thinking of Iraqi Freedom. Operation Freedom is what came to mind. No, that's not right.
Apollo 11.
Oh. So it was Apollo.
I'm glad you didn't get that.
Oh. Apollo 11 was the name of what? The first
mission that landed humans on the moon.
That's what I was going to say, too.
And then 13 blew up, and they made a Tom Hanks movie about it.
All right, 6-3.
I thought the name of the ship. I thought the name of the rockets were Apollo. What are you going to do? I guess not.
Different events, same year for 4.
Different event, same year for 4. Tiger Woods wins his first Masters by 12 strokes, and the year Netflix was founded.
Tiger won his first Masters? When did Tiger win his first Masters? When was Netflix founded? Gonna go with 1999.
Is it 7?
97.
That was my first thought. Was 97?
No, it wasn't.
It really was.
But at least you blocked me.
It really was.
At least you blocked me. Give me same year for 2.
Different events, same year for 2. The year Tom Brady leaves the Patriots and COVID-19 shuts down major sports.
2020.
Correct.
It's kind of a one-pointer. Okay. Let's go 4-letter companies for 4.
4-letter companies for 4. Here we go. What is the world's largest supplier of fresh fruits and vegetables?
Dole.
It's a bad feeling.
Damn. Correct.
All right, we got a game. 8-7 going into 5.
Give me NFL playoffs for 2.
NFL playoffs for 2. Which quarterback has the most career playoff wins?
That's got to be Tom Brady.
Yes. High scoring affair.
Yeah, but I knew both those 4s and didn't get credit for either one of them.
I knew Apollo 11.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
It's funny you say that, but you didn't say it.
I really did think 97.
It's
and
funny
I almost
claiming
said,
that, but didn't say it.
I know. I almost said my first instinct is to say 97, but I'm going to say 99. Let's go with NFL playoffs for 4.
NFL playoffs for 4. Name the running backs who have rushed for 2,000 yards and won the Super Bowl in the same year.
Plural? I don't get a number of how many there are.
No.
Well, there's only a few that have rushed for 2,000.
Yeah, I shouldn't have picked this one. Emmitt Smith. It's kind of ridiculous to not get to know how many there are.
10 seconds. Three, 2, 1.
Emmitt Smith and Marshawn Lynch.
Did Emmitt Smith even run for 2,000 yards?
I don't
I don't think so.
That's a really hard that's a
Emmitt Smith
5-pointer.
I don't think he ever ran for 2,000.
That's a 5-pointer.
Terrell Davis and Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, 10-7.
All right. Give me 4-letter companies for 2.
4-letter companies for 2. This Swedish company is the world's largest furniture seller, known for instructions with pictures only and no words.
IKEA.
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4-letter companies for 5.
4-letter companies for 5. What is the largest Europe-based bank by total assets with its headquarters in London?
Can you repeat the question?
What is the largest Europe-based bank by total assets with its headquarters located in London?
The largest bank in Europe, huh? Well, I don't think I know it.
Five seconds.
Trying to just think of the biggest banks in the world, you know, but I don't have a guess. I don't know.
HSBC.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
All right, so that was round 6. I need a 1-pointer here to win. Give me same year for 1.
Different events, same year. What year did Tennessee football win their last national title and the Sopranos debut?
1999.
Correct.
Tricky, Sam.
A little tricky for a 1.
For a 1-pointer, you tried to trick me.
Different events, same year for 5.
You tried to trick me.
Albert Pujols signs with the Angels, and the Mars Curiosity rover lands on Mars.
2018.
No.
No.
Pujols signed. Would that have been 2000? And did Pujols leave after they won that World Series in 2011? 2011?
You were about to say it. 2012.
Yeah. Okay.
I really should have said 97 on that one. What are you going to do?
Wait, was the World Series I'm thinking? Oh, the World Series I'm thinking of was in 2012. He left after they won the World Series. They won in 12. That was my initial instinct. Okay. Well, feels good to be a winner.
Yeah, kind of annoying that your 2-pointers were 1-pointers, but I guess that's the advantage when you get to go first every week.
Well, that's the champion's advantage. If you win, you get to go first. When you
I
lose,
mean,
you
I
don't
still
get
feel
to.
like there should be a coin flip. That's how most sports and games work.
No, you ever heard of make it, take it? You ever heard of
that's
winner
the one
stays?
example.
Winner stays on the court.
Make it, take it is the one
I get
example.
to pick the goal I have.
Every other game, a new game, there's a coin flip or a jump ball or something,
Nope, champion's advantage. Pool
puck
table. You're playing.
flip or
You're
whatever.
playing pool with somebody. You're playing beer pong with somebody.
That's just
winner stays by balls.
This is just what you've made up because it's advantageous for you. So
I'll tell you what's embarrassing. That's being a sports guy, not knowing Tiger Woods the first year he won the Masters.
I swear,
or Bud
I almost
Selig.
said 97.
Or
I don't know.
Bud
I don't know
Selig.
Bud Selig. I don't know who that is.
The most
I don't know who that is.
infamous. The most infamous.
I don't know who that is.
Commissioner of our lifetime.
I really
outside of maybe
did
Gary
almost
Bettman.
say. I almost said 97.
I had a feeling the choose
My
that beer
first-
category was going to piss y'all off.
My first instinct. Yeah, that's why I didn't go back to it.
Well, that would have made me happy because I knew it. What was choose that beer for 4?
What is the name of the cross-border oil project that was approved by Trump and later revoked by Joe Biden in 2021?
The Miller Project.
The Keystone Pipeline.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. Okay. I see the theme.
Yeah. I think I would have gotten that one. I think, but I don't know.
Which evolutionary process explains how the strongest organisms are more likely to survive and reproduce over time?
Is this beer or general?
Beer.
Wait, what's it called?
Which evolutionary process explains how the strongest organisms are more likely to survive and reproduce over time?
My guess would be the Guinness, but I don't know.
Natural selection.
Oh, so not a beer. Okay.
None of them were an actual beer. It's
Natural's
just the first
beer.
name of a...
Yeah. Well, Bud was and Keystone was.
Natural is a beer.
Natural.
Natty Light.
Well, yeah.
Kyle Busch was the 1-pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural selection, of course. I know what that is.
That's not a bad category.
No, it's good. Did you come up with that?
Yeah.
Did you do all that by yourself?
I did this whole one by myself.
Oh, good job by you. What was NFL playoffs for 5?
Who's the only quarterback to throw a touchdown pass in every playoff game of a season and still lose a Super Bowl?
Wait, say that one more time.
Who's the only quarterback to throw a touchdown pass in every playoff game of a season and still lose a Super Bowl?
So he has to throw a touchdown in every game?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's
Dan Marino.
Yeah. Do you throw it one the entire season or just in the playoffs?
Every playoff game.
Every playoff game.
Yeah.
Including the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Okay. Well, good job by you. Bad job by Cody. Good job by me. Last call on the other side. Stick with us.
You're locked onto Fan Run Radio, 105.7 FM, 1340 AM, and online at fanrunradio.com.
Dick's House of Sport at West Town Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Track's batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Hi, I'm Bo Kregner from the Kregner Group. Are you looking to buy or sell a home? Whether you're upgrading, downsizing, or just need a change, it's never been more important to have experienced, trustworthy representation in the real estate process. So if you have any real estate questions, I'd love the opportunity to earn your trust. Call me anytime for a free chat, 865-742-1035, or find me online at BoKnowsHouses.com. The Kregner Group, real estate the right way.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area. From Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive, even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Back inside the Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center tonight. 9 p.m. tip. Better get you a nap in. Sam's already shaking his head. You going to stay up and watch it, Sammy boy?
Oh, yeah, but I'm not happy about we got a lot of 9 p.m. tips this year, so I might as well just get used to it.
I will say the holiday break / me being sick, I was getting a lot more sleep.
Yeah.
I went to
Monday morning was all right. This morning it was a little bit tough for me waking up. I had a rough night with my sickness. My dog threw up in the bed.
Ugh. Gross. Ugh.
Yeah, it was he threw up in the bed the night before. He threw up on the floor last night. So I've taken him off his medicine because it's making him sick. It's making him nauseous. I felt awful. It was a rough night for me last night. It was a rough morning.
Same here.
So I don't know. I'm hoping Tennessee 10-point favorites tonight. I'm hoping we could put them to bed early and I could kind of start winding down at halftime, maybe watch the last half in bed while, kind of winding down. I told Russ, I was like, I'll take the midweek voluntary reactions, but I was like, I'm not doing the 9 p.m. games. I'm not doing that. So I don't know what the plan will be for that, but I put on being in bed and trying to get some rest.
Yeah. I went to bed at like 9:30 last night, and I'm more tired today than I was yesterday, going to sleep at midnight Sunday. What is the deal with that? I don't understand.
Sleep cycles, I guess.
I slept for like 9 hours,
Yeah.
and I was more tired today.
You got out of the sweet spot.
What's the sweet spot?
6 to 8.
6 to 8 hours? Yeah, maybe so.
Texas so far hasn't been great. They're outside the top 50 when you look at most metrics. This is not a quad 1 opportunity. This is just a quad 2 game. It's one that you got to win. Tennessee needs one for the vibes. Nate Ament and Gillespie need to play well, both of them. More so I think Ament has to play well. I didn't come out of the game as upset with him as everyone else did. Maybe it's me trying to be optimistic. Maybe it's me not having high hopes for winning at Arkansas. Maybe it's just like I just don't want to throw Nate away and I'm looking for any signs of positivity, but I did think he was aggressive in the second half. I hope that he comes out early with some aggression tonight. He needs some good reps. He needs some good games. He needs something to go his way.
Yeah.
I would love for him to have a 20-point outing tonight, just to play well. I think I'd do such wonders for him, just having some positive reinforcement.
Be nice to see him not look like a confused giraffe out there.
Baby steps. He did have that fast break dunk where he jammed it pretty hard. That was a positive because he hadn't really dunked good this year, so I took that as a good sign. But I'm interested in see what they do with Amari Evans tonight. Amari Evans. Amari Evans tonight, who played, 23 minutes, was pretty good against Arkansas, was perfect from the field. How many more minutes does he by himself? Rick Barnes talked yesterday with the media about how he wishes he would have given Troy Henderson some minutes. I take that as them looking at Ethan Berg as like, man, we can't put this guy out there anymore. He was awful in his 5 minutes against Arkansas. He was absolutely dreadful. He was like he didn't belong out on a SEC basketball court.
And he was like, did you see him just talking back to Barnes like when he subbed him out after he made consecutive just terrible plays?
Just yelled back at the coach.
Yeah, and like Barnes was like giving him a teaching moment, being like, I don't care if that pass goes out of bounds or if it was on the other guy. Like, you can't do that. And he just kept talking back to him for like 45 seconds and wouldn't sit down. I was just like, dude, shut up and get to the bench.
You don't talk back to Barnes.
No.
Send him back to Israel.
It's hard to do whenever you're a bad player. Like if you've earned Barnes' trust, maybe he'll have a little bit more leeway with you talking back.
Yeah, I could get if that was like Zakai last year, but
even
some
Zakai
guy who
would
we
never
just
do that.
extended an olive branch to and be like, hey, we need to fill a roster spot, basically. Like that guy has no room to be able to talk back to
get
Rick
his
Barnes.
ass out of here.
We should have saved that for a G League reject.
Yeah.
We should have saved that spot for one of these guys that's coming back to basketball. Yeah, I would like to see Troy Henderson get his minutes. The thing is, though, like we know Tennessee better at home than they are on the road. Every college team pretty much is. Texas, they're coming off of a heartbreaking loss where they lost to Mississippi State in overtime at home. Otherwise, they've lost to UConn. They got blew out by Virginia. They're not a great team by any means. They're a borderline tournament team. Right now, I'd say they're probably on the wrong side of the bubble. But they're going to be coming in here a little bit desperate.
Does LeBron James have eligibility as a guy who never went to college?
I still think that if you've played professional basketball, like real professional basketball, you do not have eligibility. But there is there is wiggle room with the G League because you make some money in the G League, and like guys playing overseas, like in a professional league, there is some wiggle room.
I just wonder like what the rules are. I mean,
like J.R. Smith
never went to college.
J.R. Smith was able to go to college and play golf.
Yeah,
but anyway, he could only play golf at Louisville. He wasn't able to play that sport. I think LeBron James has eligibility if he wanted to come play college football. Yeah,
that'd be cool. Tight end.
It would be funny if when he retires, like, you know what? I've always wanted to play football. I'm going to go walk on at Ohio State.
Would we win the national championship this year if we had LeBron?
In basketball?
Yeah. If this roster was exactly
this version
the same,
of LeBron?
Yeah. LeBron at this age, but the rest of the roster is exactly the same.
If you put LeBron James in Nate Ament's place, you win a national championship.
For sure.
He's so bad on defense right now, but I just think it's coming from an effort and like mileage standpoint where he's trying to like make it to the end of the year and be ready for the playoffs because he did the same thing last year, but then was pretty good in the Minnesota series.
So
on
like
defense.
maybe LeBron, like let's just get to the tournament, and then once March rolls around, we put LeBron in.
You drop LeBron in there in March, you'd win the title.
Yeah, 6 games, no doubt. LeBron's he's winning that title, right?
I think so. I feel pretty confident in that.
I might reach out. It's something he hasn't accomplished in his career. He's done
Is that
everything
worth
else.
testing, though? Like, imagine Rick Barnes not getting to a Final Four with LeBron James.
Then you got to fire Barnes. At that point, you got to just be done with Barnes.
I'm more interested.
You couldn't win a national title with LeBron James.
I'm more interested in Antonio Gates. Could you bring in some just old college football players? Gates played college basketball, so that wouldn't work. But are there any guys that play
Travis
professional?
Kelce when he retires?
Yeah, are there any guys that play just college football and professional football that didn't? I don't think they'd be allowed to play college.
Gronk,
anything, right? Or would they be able to?
I don't know, man.
I don't think you're allowed to have any college stuff. Because when Brandon Whedon came back, he had gone pro to play baseball, right?
Are you sure LeBron couldn't play college basketball?
I told you it's a slippery slope right now, so I'm not sure of anything.
With the right lawyer, I think you could.
But I do think
Can
that
somebody ask Gork if LeBron can play college basketball?
Like I said, J.R. Smith's the only one I know that he played professional basketball, but then came back and played golf. I don't know if Pat Kelsey tried to get him to come play basketball or not. I know that wouldn't line up with the right time. It'd be a different coach, but you get the idea. We expect an easy win tonight, or are you worried? Cody, you said you're still locked in on this basketball team. I'm kind of the opposite. I'm kind of just I'll watch, but I'm desperate for this team to get it together. Otherwise, I'm just focused on the transfer portal because it's not a lot of fun watching Tennessee basketball right now.
An important note I wanted to point out.
Okay.
Last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks started 0-5 in conference play, and they were a shot away from the Elite Eight. So, like, just because things aren't exactly where we want them to be right now.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, they made the second weekend last year. You remember how poorly they started?
Yeah.
I mean, we're 0-1.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we got a trip to Florida. Like, if we win tonight, if we start 1-2, like.
Florida's not very good this year.
No, but they're not bad. And, like, the O-Dome.
No, it'll still be tough.
O-Dome's a tough place to win.
We're catching them at a good time.
Yeah, they're struggling a bit right now.
They can't shoot.
So, like, I mean, you're right. It's a tough place to win. Like, Florida will probably be favored in that game. But, you know, you go into Arkansas does prepare you to go to Florida.
Yeah.
They lost to Missouri. It was at Missouri, but they lost to Missouri. That's not a very good Missouri team this year.
Hopefully we'll be ready to go. I would expect a comfortable win tonight. That's kind of like if you just look at the history of Barnes and, like, what his teams do, this seems like a bounce-back spot, right?
Yeah.
Seems
like it should be.
Seems like a game they'll win.
I don't imagine there's going to be a lot of energy in the building, though.
Well,
I can't imagine that there's going to be a lot of good energy. I got friends giving away tickets because they don't want to be there at 9 p.m. tip, and the game ends at 11. You get home at 1 a.m.
Yeah, 9 o'clock on a Tuesday with no students.
No students.
Probably
yeah.
not.
That makes me nervous. Right now, Joe Lenardi has Tennessee as a 5 seed. Gross.
A lot of ball to be played.
Yeah, let's get back on track tonight. Tony Basilio Show coming up next, right here on Fan Run Radio.
Check out our new and improved website at fanrunradio.com.